Hello, everybody, and welcome to the party. My name is Kevin. I'll be guiding you through the mundane, boring dating simulator that is Rifts. None of these things are true. I'm guiding you through it. So, welcome tonight. We have an exciting episode with probably a lot of explosions. We'll see. And joining us tonight is the Terror. So, I just want to do a quick shout out to our sponsors, Roll20. RueInc.com, TabletopLoot.com, and SoNerdware.com. All right. So
I really hope someone gifts this entire episode just for this.
Let's go around and introduce ourselves, starting with Jovra.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I play Jovra, who's an Atlantean artifact hunter, and she has a familiar, a blue little dragon named Zarsig.
All right. And Iola.
Hi, I'm Kate. I play Iola, the half-fairy wizard thief, who is wearing a super awesome hat on her head.
Nice. All right. Hello.
Hello. My name is Maxine Bachman, also known as That Girl, That Place, and I play Hello, the Sci-Tech Eco-Traveler.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Sorry.
I went really short this time. I did a good job staying short.
And Harkins.
Hey, what's up? I'm Sean, also known as Throck. I am playing Harkins, our gunslinger psychic extraordinaire.
All right, and joining us tonight is normally as Jericho Jack, but tonight as the Terror.
Hello, everybody. I am Evan. I am Evangenic64 on the Twitter, and tonight I will be playing the Terror, the powerful necromancer.
All right. So,
ordinary necromancer.
Wait.
I think they're all just pretty powerful.
What am I doing? Comic Sans.
Comic Sans.
Don't worry about me. I'm just fangirling over here. It's okay.
So, previously on Rifts, Blood, Dirt, and Chrome, the group had gone to Merktown to spend a little money, find a little money, and have a little fun. They have done most of these things, I think. Probably all of them. When suddenly they saw a vampire on the way and it distracted them. During that, one of the vampires managed to get a hold of Jericho Jack's mind and told him to come back alone later. He told the group that, and they all heard it. And they fought off the vampires that were there. And then later, Jericho Jack returned alone. So, Jericho Jack was bitten twice. He's in the process of becoming something called a mind thrall, which means he would be at the beck and call, every whim of the vampire who inflicts this upon him. To do so, the vampire must bite them 3 nights in a row. It has happened twice. During one of those nights, Harkins was mysteriously sequestered in time while the group took out a demon lord, no, not demon lord, but the avatar of a demon lord, more like, and sent it back to its home dimension. Upon returning, Harkins, finding out the information about the thrall, has started to plan and assemble his anti-vampire forces, and you've all started to plan an ambush. You've gone and found some magic users, one of which is known as a necromancer known as the Terror, and she has an ally with her called Street, who basically wears no shirt, is a very attractive man with no shirt, shorts, and shoes.
I mean, was it shorts or was it jorts?
Let's say jorts. It's funnier if it's jorts. So he's wearing jorts. They are cut off and raggedy cut off, not like cleanly cut off. Let's also go with a sweatband on both of his arms and his head.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Who is super positive and is totally here to help you out.
He's the worst.
So he introduced you to the Terror, who was able to create a magic circle of protection against undead that will prevent undead from reaching Jericho Jack, making it impossible to inflict the third bite. However, you have a strong suspicion that someone's gonna come for him, and that breaking the circle is not impossible. So, you're all gathered in a, let's just say, a corner luncheon. It's a luncheonette. You have a couple of hours before nightfall. You've got about 6 hours before nightfall. What are you doing?
We have time to go shopping.
Yes.
Okay. I just spent my money on what I told you I was getting.
Okay.
I bought one too.
Got to be more specific.
Oh, the gun, the thunder gun.
The thunder gun.
Both of you have bought telekinetic techno wizard pistols. Nice. So, the street's like, so, do you know what we're up against? Like, what kind of forces? Like, any names? Any, like,
Iola,
numbers?
It's your information that has led us to this point. But what do you remember? What do you think the best course would be?
I mean, she was a really pretty lady, and she seemed fairly powerful. If she's going to go against the king, I would think that she's more powerful than we're expecting, and I know she has people working for her. I didn't see much else besides that, if I remember correctly.
So I know you had your total recall.
Oh yeah, what did I remember from that?
So you remember she is a dark-skinned woman with hair in
right.
dreads that is collected into a long ponytail. She was wearing a very nice red. It was a dress, but it looked well kept and very flowy. You saw some gold jewelry, a gold bangle on her arm, but it with some snakes on it, but it didn't seem to be, you didn't get that feeling of anything too special about it.
So it seems like she has money. She's well cared for.
You did see, you know what? I didn't mention it before, but I'm going to say you do see a diamond engagement ring on her finger.
And she's engaged.
Jack.
No. Pretty sure it's not Jack.
What do you know of this vampire?
Not much, except Jack said she was beautiful and loved him.
Yes, I'm sure he did. Do you have any idea as to her power? Have you seen her do anything yet?
Well, if she's a primary vampire, why am I talking like this? It's like it's the Wednesday night all over again. I'm
Big
Gone
show. You just see like that cane.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back. All right. Well, if it's a primary vampire, then I will explain all of the powers that primary vampires are known to have.
Oh, I know what they have. I was wondering if you knew which she was.
I believe she's a...
Well, that's a problem.
Am I fair in making that assumption, Kevin?
She's definitely not a wild. If she is a secondary vampire, she is very good at it.
Yes.
You're assuming?
Yeah.
Meaning if someone's been a secondary vampire for a very long time,
yes,
they can kind of get a little bit of independence, or if they are a master vampire. There is a pecking order among master vampires even, but...
Oh, yeah. My guess is, yeah, she's either an incredibly powerful secondary vampire or a master vampire. She wants to challenge a known master vampire for supremacy, so that leads me to believe that she is herself a master vampire.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair to assume. Well then, I guess we have to plan for the worst. Are any of you equipped at killing vampires?
Quite.
Yes.
I believe you. I believe you.
I have a couple things that might work.
Hello's just staring.
Oh, okay. Well, the television may need new weaponry if it's going to go up against vampires. And what do you have in the way of arsenal that can hurt them, Miss? I'm sorry, I don't know your name with the fairy wings.
Oh, my name is Iola.
Iola, pleasure to meet you.
I have some magic.
That's good. That's good. All right. Well then, you said that she was after this member of your team, Jericho Jack.
That is correct.
Well, then he's the bait. Right?
Indeed.
We can do that.
Yeah, he's tied up in the back of the van right now.
My plan is
Oh.
to use him as bait.
Perfect. Do we have a location that could be a good ambush?
She has a small place she holds up around here in the evenings. We raided one part of those catacombs and killed a number of vampires.
Oh, good.
But that was across the valley from where her tunnel hold up
Mm.
secondary layer is. So perhaps if we put Jack in her secondary layer, then from there we can figure out how to kill her when she gets here. By looking over the lay of the land.
How does your ward exactly work?
I'm sorry?
Terror. The terror. How does your ward work in order to protect Jack?
So, you put him in the ward, and then you leave him there. And he will, while he's in there, stop being an idiot. He will remember, oops, I got mind fucked. And then he should get his shit together. But if he leaves the circle, he's right back to the way he was. So he will, at least while being in there, not be foolish. Hopefully, more than what I assume is normal. And I believe that's it. Kevin, am I missing anything?
Not really. Where did
Yeah.
it go?
It won't stop them from reaching in, getting him.
Well, it would stop undead from reaching in and getting him.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, super. That's awesome. So my ward's pretty great. It stops undead.
Well, that's
Can
perfect.
they break it?
What?
They break it.
Potentially.
Yes.
What we would need to do then is when she gets closer to the ward, which we should probably put pretty deep into the layer, then we should find a way. We should find a way to close off the exit behind it.
I think that's pretty wise. How long does Globe of Daylight last, Kevin?
Don't know off the top of my head. Let me check a book.
A well-placed globe.
What if we found a way to encase her in water?
Well, that would be excellent, but difficult. They are smart, remember. They will not charge like a bull into wherever we point her. So if you have a way to
12
do
minutes
that,
as well.
yeah, then that's probably it. So that may work, but stone, they can turn into mist, so anything that's not airtight, they might be able to.
That's what water guns are for. I'm totally kidding. It would only
I mean,
increase
it's
her
not
overall
what
radius
water
of
guns are
mass.
for.
To just pay
True.
someone to sit there and squirt her with a water gun every time she goes out of the hole.
Stop it!
Spritz,
Stop it.
spritz, spritz.
I mean,
Stay.
I could
don't-
do that.
I don't want to pressure her, but I wish Cassidy had her weapons done.
Suddenly, a blur flashes next to you. It is you see a just blur of light, and a man is standing there with he's got like a little newsboy cap, a courier's pouch, and he's wearing a vest that says "Speediest Deliveries." He's like,
I want
Does he
to
have a
hug him.
mustache?
It's like
he
a
does not have a
handlebar.
mustache.
Dang it.
Half a handlebar.
No.
Handlebar eyebrows.
He does have kind of wild eyebrows. He's a little older.
I'll take it.
He has like some stubble. He says, I've got a package here for a small woman with pixie wings named Iola
That's me.
in there's more, in a leather jacket and a very, 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 very cool hat.
Yep, that'd be me.
Okay.
It's a
Speedy Rush
Deus
delivery
Ex
service.
Cassidy.
And
I
he
guess.
just sign here, and he holds out a data pad.
I'll sign it.
Okay. He puts the data pad just basically disappears, and then suddenly there is a bundle in his arms. He places it on the table and just stands there for a moment.
Hello rolls up to it. Does it say like beautiful fairy or anything like that on it? Any other adjectives he didn't put on there?
No, it says exactly what he said.
Darn.
That's very Cassidy.
I guess I give him 50 credits.
He tips his hat, says, "Thank you, folks. Have a good one,"
Name
and
McFeely.
disappears.
Dang it. I want his name to be McFeely.
All right.
So bad right now. Anyway.
All right. Inside the
Open
bundle
it,
there is a note on top of the bundle.
Addressed to all of us?
It says, Iola.
Oh, no, I'm going to take
No,
that.
it says-
no one else can see it.
It says Iron
Oh.
Riders. This one says
Oh,
Iron
damn it.
Riders.
Okay, I'll look at that one then. I'll share that one with the group.
All right. I'm just going to read it out loud to you, but I'll link you to a copy of it.
Yeah. Iola lip sync.
I'll throw that in the Discord for you.
Nope.
And I'm only sending it to Iola.
Oh.
Well, that's just disappointing.
So, howdy, y'all. Thought y'all might need a rush job on these babies, so I pulled out a few stops and worked a little proprietary sunshine magic. I can't really do
No, it's
Cassidy's
good.
voice, but yeah.
It's
Might
good.
have called in a few favors too, but don't y'all worry about that. If I need someone shot, I know who to call now. I don't think it's quite the order you gave me, time being what it was, but trust me, you're going to want a shotgun that shoots water. It's a real fun at parties too. Be careful with the sun rifle. I couldn't get the trigger assembly I wanted, so I had to improvise. It's a little, well, you'll see. Divvy them up how y'all like. Iola will know which one is hers. Don't have too much fun dusting those bloodsuckers without me, you hear? Cassidy Sunshine, an enormous flowing signature. And
course.
at the end is a drawing of a sun. One of the guns has clearly seen more attention and care than the others. It is polished, shiny, and glistening. It says Star Blaster is engraved
Ooh.
along the barrel.
Well, that is clearly mine, and I grab it.
No, it is
No.
not.
The rest have wires sticking out, little bits of crystal that seem unpolished. The rifle, instead of having a trigger, just has like a crystal that you push next to another crystal.
Did she lick them all? That's what I want to know.
Love it. I'll grab one of the pistols.
All of the guns have Cassidy's trademark sun emblem carved into their grips or stocks. There is a pistol, a rifle, and a shotgun that looks kind of like two super soaker barrels pointing outwards.
Yes. So you save that for Jack. Out of game. God damn it.
Well, the water should probably go to hello. Yes?
I don't. What is a special reason? Hello, are you particularly good with shotguns?
I
Something you
believe that water was something that I was going to put into my arm.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you need the shotgun for it, unless you're going to attach the shotgun to your arm, right?
Kevin, could I see a way that I would be able to affix it or make it work with my arm mechanism? Because I know we were talking about doing something like that, but
So your upper arm is 2 bones, right?
yeah, it's like the little one, little teenies, and then big bulky thing.
Is that how that works? I forget. Or
It
is
looks,
No,
it's
forget.
like
Yes, let me see that. Let me see that again.
Your forearm bones are 2 bones. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
your forearm bones. You can place it in between your forearm bones and
Yeah.
strap it in somehow with the ectoplasm flowing through it and over it,
yeah.
over the
I
handle,
like it.
Well,
which
there
will
you go.
act
pretty much I just want use of my hands, but I can like.
Yeah, it's basically like a Mega Man blaster on top of your hand.
Yeah.
All right.
It looks like someone glued a box with 2 Super Soaker barrels on it.
You gave it to me and I put it on. You just watch my ectoplasm just like hug the barrel.
There is a second note in there as well that was lying underneath the Star Blaster.
I'm grabbing that up.
That one says Iola. It says, do you want to read it yourself or do you want me to read it out loud?
Please tell me it has lipstick kiss marks
Dear
on it.
Iola, I want you. Thank you so much.
You can read it, Kevin. I'm
So bad.
All right.
I like your accent.
Those insect wings you have attached to your back.
Your little Sims color just changes.
Ooh. Woohoo.
I view them as like dragonfly wings. To me, they're insect wings.
They're butterfly wings, but yeah.
Also an insect.
Butterflies are insects.
Yes, totally an insect.
Hope y'all found your cowboy. And I'd tell you to be careful with whatever damn fool thing you're about to walk into, but well, I reckon I don't need to. You see, in the excitement the other day, I forgot to mention something. That hat ain't never not found its way back to me. So I'll be waiting, sugar. It's got a sunburst at the bottom.
I'm just gonna fold that up and stick it in my jacket. I'll tell Drover about it later. And probably hello.
What color are these guns? Are they like a lot of like gold and different colors from the gems and such?
Not so much. These look somewhat between a Super Soaker, a Nerf gun, and crystals. If you had sanded down a Nerf gun and painted it duller colors. But you can see that Iola's was given like a wood grain handle and has crystals that look very fine. The other ones, the crystals are a little rougher. They are, and like I said, there's a couple of loose wires on both of them, but it looks like you could just like tape those down or make sure you don't touch that one side that keeps sparking.
So it's the water shotgun and the 2 pistols.
And a sun rifle as well.
And a rifle, yeah.
And a rifle.
Your new guns are hideous, but these should be pretty good against vampires.
Not
What's
mine.
the rifle?
No, they're all gross. Look at the colors. It's terrible. These are terrible guns. Whoever made these has terrible taste and bad penmanship. But
the
they'll be
penmanship
really
is actually quite good.
No, it's
But
too
the terror is
flowery.
saying
I
it's
feel
terrible.
like this is not germane of our current course of action, whether or not they look good, as long as they fire good.
Oh no, that was just a comment I wish to share. But these
No
will be
one
effective.
cares about your comments that you wish to share. We contracted you to do a job.
I don't require you to care about my comments. I will make them when I want. So, when are we going to find the ambush point, and when are we going to stake it out? We should
I
probably
can
set up.
care. It is okay.
What does Street do?
Okay,
Street,
TV.
what do
Street's
you
just
do?
like chilling, looking at people as they pass by. Just occasionally, just like
Street?
staring at people. Huh? What?
You said you were going to help us. What skills do you bring to this endeavor?
Oh, I punch things real hard.
Punch it real
Real
good.
hard.
Guys,
I'm real good at holding a bit of territory, and I got a couple other things, but it's not a big deal.
All right.
Yeah, so like, just put me in a place, and that place, it'll be good.
You go invisible?
Yeah.
Cool. Like they can't see you?
Well, I mean, if they have some kind of special vision, probably, but like, I don't know. I don't know if they could see me.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
And that is literally all I know of wrestling.
He's been waiting all
Sorry.
night for this.
I suppose I could take the rifle. It's not my.
Oh yeah, I don't need it.
Okay. Jova will take the rifle.
Are we saving the rifle for Jack?
Jack will be sleeping during this entire process.
No. Like when it's over. This is
you're
when it's
saving the
over.
shotgun for Jack.
I thought that was the water shotgun that Hello had.
I am ripping it off of Hello's arm when I get back.
Okay, that's fair. I just wanted to know.
Jack
That is
getting the
mine.
rifle. The Jack is
Don't
getting
make
the
your eyes
rifle.
big. That's super creepy, man.
They can fight over the rifle shotgun. It'll be fine.
It's
The
attached
two
to
of them.
me.
The two of them can handle that.
Yeah.
I
You
will
just-
super soaker you.
So, like, you just tell me where you want me, and I will stand there, and it's good.
The simpler the plan you give him, the better.
So if we just tell him to stand in the doorway,
Yep.
be good.
Just tell me which doorway.
Yeah, we can do that.
It'll be pretty difficult for things to get past him.
All right, shall we head to the site then?
Cool. You gonna get the coffin? Tea?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
I make my way to go get it.
All right. So
Well,
do you all head out there?
Yeah.
So as you get outside of town, the Terror and the Street meet up with you outside the gates. The Terror is sitting on a giant black metal box that's the size of like one of those pods shipping containers. And on top of that, or on the bottom of that, is a couple of like hover platforms, which seem like pretty simple. And on top of that is a throne of bone.
If I may, ambushes are supposed to be inconspicuous.
Oh, that's fine. This goes where I go. Trust me, it's worth it.
What benefit does it bring?
I guess you'll see.
No. We're paying you for a job. We get to know what assets we have available.
I fuck up undead. Bad.
Why does everybody have to talk in vague generalities when we're dealing with a vampire? Hi, my name is
throne
Hawkins. I can
is my
psychically
weapon.
Your throne is your weapon. Is it like an amplifier?
Sure.
That
Okay,
seems
so we're
pretty
I
just gonna
don't
say
know you. I don't know you, cowboy, and I'm
I
not
don't.
about to share the intricacies of my power. What you need to know is that I'm a necromancer, and I fuck up undead. The things you're about to fight are undead. I can fuck them up. This is how I fuck them up.
Look, I've worked with plenty of necromancers in my time. Not a single one of them has had a bone thrown.
That's because they aren't creative.
Right, again with the vague generalities.
I just start
and
leaving.
puffery.
Because I'm done. She's just gonna go.
Is the throne attached to the, or how attached is the throne
The
to?
throne is, it seems glued down very strongly.
Okay. Well, here's my problem with this. We now have an unknown variable. Someone who is unwilling to share what they are able to do with us. How the hell are we supposed to be able to plan if we don't know?
Listen, you just tell us like where you want covered and we'll take care of it.
Like, what
Like
is it
she's
with...
got some spells and some undead, don't like
I find it incredibly frustrating.
Parkins,
someone-
once we get to the area, I think we can best plan there.
That's not my point, and you know that's not my point. We are yet again running into someone who is unwilling to be able to communicate with us effectively. A problem we have enough of within our own party. In fact, it's half of why we got here to begin with. Don't you think that is a bit of a liability going into something like this? I've never
Yeah.
once been on an ambush with against any sort of vampire where someone's like, "Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm super badass. It's cool." Everybody talks about what they have, the best way to use it, and then we win. I don't
Yes.
She has
understand
the
how many
throne.
different idiots we have to work with who think that they're so cool that they don't have to tell us what they can do.
Well, we know Street punches things.
Yes, but I mean,
And
I can
she
burn
says-
things too.
Ooh, you a burster?
No, yes and no.
Ooh, well, all right. So you can fire's good against vampires. That's very helpful. And you are unmovable. Is that a thing? Do I understand that correctly?
Effectively.
All right, that's great.
I can do some magic.
Oh, okay. So it's a magical immovability.
Yeah,
All right. And you punch things real hard,
real hard.
magically or with stuff
Just
in your face.
punch them.
All right. Interesting.
I like him.
See, simple. Hits hard, hard to move, does fire.
She has undead.
Can raise them. Is that what you're telling me?
No, has them.
Just hanging out in the thingy, the pod.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's all I needed to know. Why was that so hard? Thank you.
She likes to be mysterious. It's weird.
I understand, but we're going to a dangerous team-based situation. Anyways, let's go.
Stick up, bitch.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss Jack.
Jack is in the back of the car.
Jack,
still.
I miss you.
You just hear him ravenously snarling and kicking the metal.
At some point, the street comes up and is like, "Yo, you mind if I tie him up? It'll be a little stronger than what you've got here."
Sure.
Yeah.
He pulls. He.
Please know that when you open where he is, like the container or whatnot, where he is, it's playing some like light rock just to try and like I'm trying to appease.
soothe Jack.
Yeah,
with,
trying
like,
to soothe like
meatloaf.
Yeah. And he's also very tucked in, and he has like a little pillow under, like he's very tucked in.
We feed him occasional gummy worms.
He's got an entire backpack, so he opens his backpack, he pulls out this rope, and like runs his hands along the rope, and if he's doing something magic, and then winds the rope around Jack, ties it, and he's like, "There, I don't think I could break that without a spell, so yeah, that'll do." And you know he cast a spell on that rope as he put it on.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's called Force Bonds. It's cool.
If
Sweet.
you
So
are
Jack is awake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jack's thrashing.
Yeah, Jack is. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sit back there, but not close enough for Jack to actually thrash at me.
The
He
Force
probably
Bonds have made
tries.
it much harder for him to thrash.
That's where I'm gonna ride on the way out because I want to say some things to Jack.
Street. As a matter of statistics, if you were to happen to not make it out of this, would we be able to untie him without your magic word?
I mean, like, eventually it would fall. And then, like, you could dispel magic on it, or remove barriers, or just, like, polymorph him.
Well,
Somehow.
good things to know. Thank
Okay.
you.
I can't use escape because that's only for me, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
very difficult to escape. It's not impossible. It's just super, super difficult.
Oh, I meant the spell. I can only use that on me, right?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
I think so. Okay. Just question.
But he used the spell Force Bonds. If you want to look it up. He's like, yeah, there's ways to get out of that, but it's difficult, and I'll be there. So you said like vampires, but is there like anything else?
That's what I'm concerned about.
Well, sometimes vampires have animal companions. They have ghouls. Well, not ghouls, but mind slaves and whatnot. So it's possible if she suspects an ambush, but is egotistical enough to think that she can break through it, that she will bring some friends with her.
They've known to even hire humans.
Okay.
Would I have heard, Kevin, like through the grapevine, or is there anybody that I can start asking around about people who have recently, like any hints that would lead me to believe that any mercs have been hired to stake out the quarry, to report to the quarry?
That'd be difficult to come across, especially since your group isn't exactly well loved by the darker side of mercs.
Okay.
Wonder why.
Your group tends to be more vigilante than the gangs and merc groups
Okay.
like to deal with. But you don't really pick up any chatter, and you don't have a ton of time to investigate that.
Cool.
You've been hearing some things about the creature or things from the magic zone, but you're not sure what. The magic zone is a large zone that covers most of Ohio and surrounding states, with a number of ley lines and fields of magic and dimensional shifts, and is ruled over by the Federation of Magic, who has King Dunskin, who is a very terrible person who is known to consort with demons and devils as advisors.
Cool.
He
Cool.
bad.
Oh, he bad.
Bad
bad.
boy.
In my notes, I have dickhole.
Ah.
No,
I don't think Hopkins
like-
would know anything about that place.
I swear our
Harkins
notes
wouldn't know
are the
anything, but
best.
the terror would.
Ooh.
And Iola and Jover would have heard of it because a lot of people went to the Federation of Magic after leaving Tolkien.
Because they're dumbasses.
And how does this loop in?
You're not you hear that there's movement of some like tribal forces from up there, but the words really aren't clear. It could be Simvan, it could be any number of other creatures. Could be Side Stalkers, it could be Raiders.
So we kind of just need to be prepared for anything when we go in here.
All right. So you come to the quarry. It is completely empty as far as you can tell. There's the 3 tunnels at ground level and one about 20 feet up that could go deeper in.
What kind of rock is it, out of curiosity, that they were quarrying out of here?
I don't know.
Is it completely not a thing that we
It
could
is
care
not
about?
a thing.
Okay, then never mind.
I'm trying to think. Tennessee?
Granite?
Probably granite. Aren't they the granite state? Or is that somewhere else?
No, Tennessee's the
On our-
volunteer state.
Oh, okay.
On our way there, can I have said some things to Jack? I know he's not going to take them well, but can I have said a couple things to him?
Oh, let's say it's pink limestone.
Nice.
Okay.
Ew.
Oddly
All right, so
specific,
yes.
and I like it.
It is Tennessee pink marble. All right, so yes, you may
Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah,
you
I
may
just want
have a
to.
chat.
I want to just sit in the back, and I know he can't talk back because he's gagged. I get it. Like, and I know he's mad at me and probably giving me the death eye right now. I'm assuming.
I imagine he's trying to slowly worm his way over to you to try to kill you and escape.
Yeah,
Is what
at the
I
same time.
just-
And being bundled, you look like a worm being bundled up.
And she's just gonna say, "Hey, so I know you're totally pissed at me right now, and I get that. It's fair. But I promise you, when this is over, you're gonna thank me for this. So stop being a dick." And then she's just gonna go away back to the front. It's like short and sweet. And you'll find someone who actually loves you.
Oh, that's super sweet.
I really hope he has memory of all of this because
No.
What is that beeping?
I don't know. I'm just being an
I can't
asshole.
imagine you wouldn't.
if he like gets snapped out of the trance, you're like, "What happened? Nothing. Never mind. It doesn't
He's not in the
matter."
trance anymore. That trance.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of want to do something nice for Jack as well, because having been through this, I know it's not his fault, but I can't think of anything specific to do other than to be like, well, we're gonna get rid of it for you. So, gonna do.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal to get rid of such a thing. It doesn't happen very often. Generally, just all goes bad.
Also, can you come back quick because a bitch we hire is horrible.
So
Necromancers, I tell you.
You pull into the quarry. You're all in the quarry. How would you like to prepare this ambush? The quarry, let's say,
All right.
is about 200 feet around.
So, Miss
And-
Tara.
So it's 200 feet around. Now let's get the layout.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me just draw. So it's like comes down a very kind of not too steep path into the quarry that opens up into a big hole. This quarry does not have a lake in the bottom like some do. Let's see. Cave. I'm gonna make this look like a weird face. Because it amuses me, this is where the caves will be.
He looks like a whale.
I like it.
This
But-
cave has
And that is us admiring your picture,
Yeah,
not making fun of it.
Kevin's like, shut up, guys. This is my cave.
I love it. It's so good.
Oh,
So the
that
bottom
was like a
cave,
Mickey Mouse.
It's so close to looking like a sperm, but I
I
fixed
know.
it.
I know.
It's
Which
a sperm whale.
so which
It's-
one was she in?
Is she in?
no, the
Was
one where
she-
her like hive was, where the
Yeah.
little people were.
No, the one where she met Jack is the one I want to know.
Oh, she met Jack. That one there.
In that one? Okay, because that's where I think we should set up the ambush.
It's very hard to draw
Backwards, yeah.
backwards.
Upside down.
Yeah, no.
Is that on ground level or is it 20 feet
That
up?
one was on the ground level so that Jack could get into it easily. This one over here is about 20 feet up.
The one with the
That's-
multiple caves that we went through where we killed
Yeah.
the secondary vampire and the wild vampires before. Is that right?
Yep.
All right.
Is this?
Uh,
Let me look at the overlay to make. I'm sure I'm not being
Yeah,
mean to everybody.
You're not. We can
Hey,
see you.
Good.
All right.
Mhm.
So I think we have to take a quick assessment.
Mhm.
How close does that bone throne and accompanying horde of undead that you have inside of it, Miss Terra, have to be in order to be able to be utilized? Because it is obvious.
You could fit it in the caves.
Oh, those holes are that big?
Yeah, they're big enough to get like a giant boring machine through.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I completely had a different idea of how big those caves were.
The one up on the wall is a little smaller,
Okay.
but the other. Okay, we'll say this one is the biggest one,
Okay.
and it would be easy to get the pod into there and conceal it.
Oh, that's a good
Alright.
idea.
Okay.
And the other two are smaller.
So to answer your question, I'm going to want to be at a distance at first, and then as what I assume will be a lively combat progresses, I will move closer. But wherever we place this jack, I will be a bit of a distance away, though I can make sure that there's some extra defenses around it.
Are you able to remain, or Kevin? Do I know vampires can detect undead, right?
I don't think they actually can.
Okay.
No, they don't have any special undead sensing things.
All right.
They
So-
know where other vampires that they have created are.
Yes, but they can't detect general undead.
Yes, but undead and vampires are generally different categories in most cases.
Yeah. All right. So, important fact is that vampires cannot detect other undead that they have not created. So, if we properly camouflage you over there in that tunnel,
Yep.
excellent. I do think we should put the ward in the tunnel where Jack last met this vampire, whose name I have forgotten because I'm terrible.
I can do that.
She called herself Casey.
Casey.
Casey. Interesting. Does that name mean anything?
No.
Okay. They all different names. The one thing that concerns me is you said that you eradicated some of her underlings, correct?
Perhaps. Yes.
Was that today?
Was that today, Kevin?
Yes.
Last night.
Last night.
Last night.
Well, no, it was today.
No,
No,
it
no,
was
that
this
was this morning.
This morning. You went out early.
There is a chance that she could have known, could have even planned for it. If she is a master, this may be a trap for us. Maybe a trap for any possible opposition that could get in the way of her prize, though I don't know why she would go for a lowly merc. Perhaps her goal is to get all of you. The Iron Riders are their names, right?
That's what
Yeah.
She looks over to Street. Their names are Iron Riders?
Yeah.
Right. Have I heard that name? Do I know if the Iron Riders are like whooping ass or
They're not really well known.
I'm gonna look over at Jovra. Should I make stickers?
Not right now, hello.
Ooh.
But thank you for offering.
Iron Rider stickers could be fun.
I don't know, I just can't shake the feeling that there's something deeper to this. Something more to this. But hopefully we'll be able to end it tonight.
I agree with that feeling, by the way. With whatever's going down in Louisiana.
Yes. Heavy movement down there.
Yeah.
Either way,
Well,
today will be difficult, even if you catch her unaware and unprepared. It will still be hard.
Indeed.
So, sure, I can wait in the shadows still, and when it begins, it begins. I can hit them with some long-range weaponry, and then when the need arises, move in closer. You all have the proper kind of weaponry to handle this.
Yeah, my thought
think
is... Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I said I think we're as prepared as we can be with the time allotted.
Agree. And I think the ambush could be as simple as you and Street wait in that one cave. We wait as far back as we can in the cave where you're going to put together the ward. And then when Casey comes in, sees the vampire, we confront her. While we're confronting her, Street comes up and blocks the exit. We'll buy a little time to allow him to come up, and you start doing your thing. And then when you're both prepared and ready, that's when the throwdown happens. Vampires like to
Sounds fine.
prevaricate. So we should be able to get her talking for at least a little bit.
I think that works. Do I know if she would be able to sense the ward?
No. If she is a mage, potentially,
But we have no evidence of that.
but there's no
Okay.
evidence that she is.
So, whenever we are prepared, I will set the ward, and I will make some preparations around. Are we ready?
Oh, hello, Jovra. Hello.
Yes.
What time of day is it?
Say it's about 2, maybe 3.
Okay.
We can go in and out of this ward, right?
Unless you are undead.
Okay, perfect.
Damn it!
Yeah, sorry, Harkins.
Yeah.
No,
Are you
you're not undead.
dead?
He's a vampire. He's been a vampire the whole
Today
time.
I've been a vampire the whole
learned.
time. Surprise!
No, Harkins being undead would be too Deadlands. We can't do that.
Oh, yeah. That would be
Yeah.
amazing, though. Yeah, yeah. Oh, my God, Deadlands. Okay, sorry.
So anyway,
Oh, my God, Deadlands.
So, my plan is whichever cave that they wish to set this up in, I will put Jack in this cave within this ward. So I craft
Okay.
the ward. What I do is I can control 4 at the beginning, correct?
you can take them out as you need, but
My plan is this: put them on the here's the ward. Put them around the ward, underground, just like surface level, just enough so that they can rise out and grab whoever gets near it, or basically surprise attack whoever comes near it.
4 skeletons. You want 4 to do this?
Yes.
All right. So
Interesting.
working with Street, you open up the pod. In there, it just looks
Meaning
like
I let him open the pod. I don't fucking do it. I just open it, Street.
I
Okay.
love her so much.
like opens it kind of comes up sideways, so it looks like a suit rack where you see about 10 bodies of bones. He reaches in and says, "How many do you want in there?"
All 4. Take all 4.
There's about 10 in your box.
Then just 4.
All right. He picks up the 4. He picks up 2 at a time, walks over to the cave, hops up, just like jumps 20 feet into the air, into the cave.
Oh, we're doing it in that one? I thought we were doing it in the one on the ground level.
Oh, that's right. Not that one, because that's where the secondaries were. You're doing it the one on ground level. Sorry.
Street, you're in the wrong cave.
Oh, sorry. He jumps back down, lands with a thud. The
I told
skeletons
you.
shake a little. But they
Simple
hold
as
up.
plans. Be careful.
All right. Sorry. Skills. 4. And Jack in the ward. So, also, when
So where's everybody else placed? If they're all in that cave, how are we hidden so they can't see? Especially me. Am I hidden so I'm not seen? They're just in a shadow, turned off.
Hiding from vampires is also, I'm pretty sure, like next to impossible because they're like fucking. They can see in the. Can they see in the dark, or is it like?
they can see in the dark.
Is it like
Yeah.
Vampire the Masquerade, and they have the dumbest lack of ability to do that ever?
Where each clan has like one half of a vampire.
We're the greatest. We're the most apex hunters. You're fucking stupid. You can't even see in the dark.
I've got Auspex.
You have to. That's the only way.
Don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, either way, my plan is to ensure that those 4 skeletons are around the ward. They are a last ditch kind of like surprise.
Yeah.
And
So
each of them, yeah.
as you place the ward, you have Street comes in and pulls out 4 silver pieces that are curved out of his bag and lays them into the ground and just like punches them, and they go right into the ground. So he has impressed upon the ground a about 10-foot circle.
Perfect.
Inside, you begin scribing runes.
Runes.
Do I have to get up out of my chair to do this?
Yes.
I sit in silence for exactly 1 minute, and then I get up out of my chair, hop down the thing, and then walk over and start doing it.
All right. So you take a silver cross out of your bag and a clove of garlic. You draw the substance in silver, or you draw the outside of the circle in silver. You put a downward facing. The silver cross grows at the top. The garlic goes at the bottom. You put a cross in the middle of the triangle with an X on top. X. Yeah, never mind.
It's all very complicated. You all wouldn't understand.
Anyone who understands magic kind of gets it.
No, only me.
But
you're not allowed to understand.
If you roll an Arcana or Magic, I keep saying Arcana, but lore Magic, you might get something. But this is a weird kind of magic that is very uncommon on this area.
I'm not interested because I don't like her.
All right.
I would like to see if I have a bad feeling about our setup to see if we're walking into a trap.
Okay.
Because I literally have the skill now. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. So it seems like you're not walking into a trap. You're trying to set an ambush, and you're rather sure that this area she knows well, but it's not hers. Like, she doesn't own it. She doesn't know every in and out of it. She doesn't have monitoring on it.
She's just using it as a place to contact a prospective slave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have, like, slept since...
Yes.
Okay. So
yeah, we had a long rest. Sorry.
Hey, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use clairvoyance?
What would you like to see?
The future. No, I'd like to see possibly which entrance she is going to come in by, and what route she's planning on taking.
Roll the percentage. You have to get underneath a 60.
So if I'm not mistaken, that's at 1d100, right?
Yes.
Not 1d.
Maybe I'll just add it to your skill lists.
Boop.
Eventually. 92. You don't get much of anything. It's hard for you to focus and concentrate.
I'm just so sad about Jack's predicament, and I'm still feeling awful about it.
Yeah,
like, I can't focus, man.
Sorry, I need to remember that.
It's all my fault.
Like an old romance comic. Like, oh.
No.
So you don't really get anything. You get flashes of night. You get kind of like a mouthful of teeth, sharp, pointy teeth, and hissing sounds, but not like vampire fangs. But like, for some reason, in your mind, you think the max, and then you're like, that's a thing I heard about once, and then you don't know where that thought came from.
Okay.
Really?
Chills. Okay.
She's too young. She doesn't know.
Oh, I thought you meant something for the
black teeth monsters.
I feel like it's one of those things that I know if I saw it, but I
heard about it
like
once, and then it just went away.
Critters?
No, but anyway. Something about that. And
I would relay the information to the group.
Does that sound like anything I know?
That would be a lore demon monster, or actually fairies and creatures of magic would also work on this. It will get you something if you succeed, but you won't get exactly anything because there's so many options.
I hate getting
96 over 60. I didn't do it.
Too many possibilities.
Yeah, if you could narrow it down, I'm not sure what that is.
Not a vampire.
No, it doesn't sound like one.
Which means we may be dealing with multiple enemies here.
That reminds me of something else. Frock, roll your vampire skill.
Which one?
Pick one. which to know about vampires.
Your
I think you
Pick
just
a
favorite
skill, any
one.
skill.
Okay,
Pick a skill,
well,
anything.
I'm gonna choose the recognized wild vampire then, because that's an 80%.
There you
do
go.
you have lore vampires?
I do. I have lore vampires. I have
That would be the
vampire
one.
trap detection. I have vampire influence.
That's what I
Okay.
need. You found Kate's house on
Oh,
the-
7 away.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. It's the first level of the skill. What do you want?
You know what? I'll give it to you because it's fun. There is something called a chupacabra.
Oh.
Snap.
Yeah.
I
which
know what that is.
is a
It's a son of a is what it is.
dog-like vampire thing.
Do I know about that?
You've heard of chupacabras. You might have run across one before years
Yeah,
ago.
Definitely.
It's been years.
Yeah.
What page are they
Chupacabra. She's
on?
bringing reinforcements. I wonder if she
Yeah.
had
Oh,
lots
yeah,
of
that's-
designs on Merktown.
Maybe that's a bit of a.
But
lofty endeavor.
chupacabras are not true vampires and are not harmed by daylight, wood, weapons, holy water, garlic, or crosses. They are vulnerable to silver and mega damage. They are the bane of ranchers and cowboys in the Southwest.
Chupacabra.
Freaking chupacabras.
All I can think of is the quote from Star Wars with Anakin.
Nope. What is
Nope.
that one?
So what? I don't remember exactly what the quote is, so I don't want to misquote it. But it's one where it's like, "I used to shoot them back in my own hometown."
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't remember the
Womp Rats.
animals. Thank you.
I used to
yes.
bullseye Womp Rats in my T16. back
Yeah, there you go. That's all I'm thinking right now.
Oh, and as the word is finished,
Yes.
you need to say the words pain yin erva.
Pain yin air.
And anyone with lore magic can roll for that.
I don't think I have lore magic. I think I have lore creatures of magic.
This would be just magic.
I got that.
All right. Did you succeed on your check?
Yes.
All right.
2.
Lore side.
You have heard of such things. Those are power words, words empowering the symbol, and are possibly the names of known old ones, but not the real old ones that are. Some are lost to memory, and their names, just saying their names, invokes certain powers. And it's known that you don't want to use such things a lot.
All right. The ward is ready.
Good.
Inside the ward, Jack completely has his mind back and is completely rational.
Jack.
Do you want me to play Jack?
Sure, yes. Because I can't do them as well.
The hell's going on?
You
remember
modified.
everything.
I remember everything.
Everything.
I am so sorry, Jack.
You're bait.
Oh, damn it! Fucking
told you.
vampires.
I told you.
Yeah, you were right. You were right.
Street just goes, yo, bro, I'll be over on this bed in case anything comes in. Just stay inside the circle. I know you're strapped down, but for some reason, if you get loose or something like pulls you out, try to stay in the circle. Okay, bro?
I will do my best to caterpillar my ass still in this circle if I somehow roll out of it.
It'd be better if you roly-polied, right? I forget about your
Who the
caterpillars or
I don't like
butterflies,
this
right?
fucking guy. I hate him. Who is this guy? I'm just kidding. Go sit by the bed. You're doing a great job.
Street, you're supposed to be over with Tara.
No, I thought the Sarah was going over here. Oh, I was supposed to start over there.
You're supposed to start over there.
He pulls out a little whiteboard from his backpack and starts putting it like a...
Notes.
Does this, and it goes,
Yeah.
street.
Yeah. Does that.
Yeah.
That is correct.
And
There
we'll
you go.
have, hopefully they'll be coming in this way. And so we can put our blockers here. And we could use this. Some kind of route if we need it.
Right.
Like a route.
Yeah. So,
But, yeah.
master planner he is.
Wait, I'm confused. What? It's not football.
No, I know.
All right.
But like, you got a funnel.
Yeah.
You put a block the end.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, Street. We got it.
He
Thank
can
you.
fly.
Cool.
I believe.
Thank you, Street.
Welcome.
So,
High five.
He does a real gentle high five,
Yeah, no,
like,
I
right in
assumed
front of
he
your
would.
hand.
Yeah, I assume.
Like, I'm gonna put my hand here, and you high five me.
the
And
terror.
then he holds out a fist for Zarsig,
Darcy's like, "Mrr."
and like full strength, him and Zarsig do a fist bump.
That's adorbs. And then he walks away, and Hello goes like this, and he just doesn't see it.
Very much.
It's a thing.
So, where are the rest of you gonna be?
I'm gonna be in a circle over here, just sitting here. Does anybody have a gun I could use? I am Jack right now.
No. We love you, but no.
Fun.
She gets you, we're
Just gonna
fucked.
stare at the ceiling.
Sorry,
Smart
Jack.
decision.
Remember, Jack, when she enters, you love her with all your heart.
Ugh. I'm not a great actor, but yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll see what I can do.
I believe in you, Jack.
I mean, she's really hot, so like it's probably going to be pretty easy to pretend. Yeah, I could do
course.
that actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. All right, I'll just think about it that way. That totally works. I got this in the bag.
No, I can't. Well, baby, hell yes.
Well, that was easy.
I can't pretend to love someone. Oh my god, I totally can. Totally done that. Oh, that man seems like the worst. All right. Well, we probably have a few hours before they show up. Is there anything anyone wants to do to prepare? Do any of you have rituals that you need to do? Or...
Oh, you have to do rituals to do magic? That must suck.
No, I don't.
Oh.
You just hear like slightly echoing in the cavern. You hear the Rocky Balboa.
No.
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 Hello, stealth mode. You need stealth.
Oh,
Mode.
Stealth, hello, stealth! He's yelling from across the... God damn it!
powers down.
This, yeah. Where would we?
I'm gonna hang out with Jack.
And you're going to hide.
Yeah.
So you would be there. Harkins, where are you want to be?
I will
And
move
where's-
as far back in the cave as I can and make myself as quiet as possible.
Which cave? Asks Street. I'm gonna put it on the chart.
Oh my god, straight. We talked about this is the third time we're gonna have this conversation now. Myself, Hello, Aovra, Jovra, and Jericho Jack are gonna be in this cave.
All of us?
Did
That's
I
a lot of
say your
people.
name, Street?
I'm coming over here. That just seems like a lot of people in one cave.
You
How big is the cave?
And
That's what
Tara.
I'm worried about.
The cave is about 40 feet deep. It goes slightly downhill and curves a bit so it can't be seen from the opening.
And realistically, how many of us can actually hide in here?
See, in the big room part of it, that's kind of part of an old fallout shelter. You can fit like 4 people in there. It'll be
I don't want to be tight.
like a average sized dining room.
Let's drop my camera.
I think I need a better idea because when we were there last time, it felt like it was larger than that. So I now don't
You weren't
understand
in
that I
that
have
part.
a
Well,
good...
you were
No.
you were over here
Yeah,
in the system.
When Iola was over in the other one earlier, and okay, so when Iola described the other cave to us, it felt like it was a bigger cave, the one that we're in right now. So can you just give me like a drawing or something so I understand what we're actually looking at? I'm having a real hard time
visualizing it.
visualizing any of this.
I
Right now.
suck at describing things visually. All right, so yeah, I don't know.
I feel like
comes
though,
to like a large box at the end. Like,
Can you scoot it over just a little bit?
yeah,
Oh, I see. Okay, and that's all there is to that one.
yeah.
Okay.
This
That
one's a
works.
kind of a dead end.
Yeah. If one of us should be.
The big one goes about 200 feet down, come about 50 feet at a pretty, I don't know my physics, but a bad slope, not a great slope, but it
Over
would be
15
easy
degrees is a bad slope.
Yeah, so it's about 50, like that's a little much for their equipment. So it's about a 20 degrees too much. It's about 11 degrees down. So it goes back about almost 1,000 feet on the biggest one, with the smaller areas branching off of that.
All right. So I would like to hide in here,
In the
And-
one with,
in the small cavern.
gotcha. Harkins.
I imagine Aola, being small, could also hide in here. Jovry, do you want to hide with Hello across the way, as both of you are going to?
And this is the cavern that Jackson, right?
Yeah.
With the skeletons.
Yeah.
The skeletons.
No, Jack is not
No.
in the cavern with the skeletons.
yes.
Yes,
No,
he is.
That was-
I'm specifically putting 4 skeletons around him,
Oh,
buried under the
okay.
ground.
Yeah.
So if something gets near him,
Yeah,
they can
that's
jump
fine.
out and start fucking
Yeah.
lopping heads off.
That makes sense.
We thought you were
Okay.
talking about the pod skeletons.
Yeah.
No, the rest of the pod skeletons are in the
Yeah.
board cave.
And that's
Yes.
with me. Is that close enough to actually reach anything with my spells?
This is only about 200 feet.
So yes,
so
I can.
probably.
Okay.
So Jover knows when a vampire is in 1,000 feet of her, and
Yeah. You're not
Nothing?
picking up anything. And Wild Bill is sniffing around, and there doesn't seem to be anything fresh. Wild Bill runs around a bit, yapping into these caves, hearing his own echo, and like will listen, and then run over to another cave, growl, yarp into it, listen, sniff a little,
What?
and he does that once, and the bat comes flying out, but he grabs it and pulls it down, and it's just a normal bat, but he's still going to eat it.
Is that a shark puppy?
Yes, essentially.
You have never seen one of these, and you don't know what they are.
Purpose bred to hunt,
But it-
find, and destroy vampires.
What is his little name?
Oh my god.
I mean his name.
His name is Wild Bill.
Hello's gonna roll up right next to the terror. It is okay to have the feeling of adorable.
Do not say
Feelings
that
Are
word.
okay.
Don't. Oh boy, a television is talking to me about feelings. That's fun.
Isn't
Oh, God,
television
he has-
always talking to us all about feelings?
He has little paws.
Da-da-da.
All right, let's get down to business.
I kneel down next to
Defeat
Wild Bill and
the
go,
Huns.
you should go give the Tess some love. Go just pounce up on her a little bit and give her a little lick.
He does just run up. Actually, he does run up right to you, sniffs a little, and seems a little
Mhm.
unsure.
That's all right. It's fine.
If you would like, I can give the emotions inside of your head.
And then he like nuzzles into her boot.
You just see like a cartoon. you just see like a cartoon, like the screen on her face, like it's changing channels from her, like the digital face, to like a Mickey Mouse cartoon where somebody's like, ah.
I just love this stone cold bitch.
I want
Like,
to.
puppy!
I want to slowly reach down to Wild Bill and let him sniff my hand,
He does so.
and then I would like to pet the shark puppy, please.
There is 100% that cartoon playing just above her head because I'm sitting right behind her.
He likes it when you scratch him behind the gills.
She does.
His little back leg starts going.
Oh,
All right, that's enough.
And then she walks away, climbs back onto the pod.
So
And
I
sits in the
believe
chair.
I said last time that this place is within a mile of a ley line, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So account for that. This means you will be able to draw 25 PPE per turn from the ley line.
Nice.
Unless
Me-
something cuts you off from it, in which case I would tell you, but
Me too.
everybody, anyone who could draw PPE,
That means I can do a couple. Ooh, I can do.
Yeah,
ooh, I
I can do a lot.
as the terror walks away, you just see like a little like cartoon of a cupid hitting somebody else, like twing, twing, and then like they fall over with their feet just like up in the air, and then it goes
Alright.
back to my face.
Turn it off. Because of-
what damage does the rifle do?
the rifle
Like
is.
Jover decides to
Oh, I closed that book.
use the
wait.
rifle.
I have that on my tablet. That's where I was keeping that. Sorry, my resources are scattered. Techno Wizard anti-vampire gear. Glove of Daylight
She
floodlights.
can-
There it is. TW Sun Rifle. 300 feet, 3d8 hit point damage against vampires and unwrapped mummies.
What, 3d8?
3d8 or 3d6. 3d6.
3d6?
Those are just zombies. Shut up, Rex. Unwrapped mummy. Get out of my face. What the fuck is that?
It has 10 shots and can be recharged with 20 PPE or 40 ISP.
Okay.
The Sun Gun pistol does 3d6 against vampires and unwrapped mummies. That's weird. It's the same amount.
No, it's 3d8 for the rifle.
No, it's 3d. Okay, yes, I
Isn't that
did
what
say
you said?
3d8, and I do like
Okay.
having the rifle be slightly better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so
makes
it's
sense.
3d8?
Yes, because
Okay.
that would make sense that the rifle is a different amount of damage than the pistol.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good distance weapon.
It's 100 feet and it's 20 PV to recharge.
Yep.
Or you can cast Globe of Daylight into it for 2 shots.
Oh, the TW Sun Gun rifle has a range of 800 feet, where the pistol's only 100 feet.
Indeed. Because that's how light works.
Magic light.
Yes.
All right. So there's no one's gonna use the tunnel systems of the one where the other vampires that you killed were. No one's gonna hide in there.
Jovra and
Jovra.
Sarsik are.
All right. Let me get that down.
Yeah.
Jovra and Zarsik. Oh, there's too many J's.
Just so that I have an actual
Jarsik.
visual, where are we all just
And where's
Whenever you
hello
finish.
going? Oh no, hello's gonna be in the
Hello.
thing with Jack.
yeah. I just want to be in a place where I can easily keep her in with the water as well.
If you want to
And
keep her
poss-
in, you want to be outside of the cave.
Yeah, I think so. I would probably be in the one across,
Okay.
or in like if there is a place to hide in the larger cave
yes, there's
yes.
plenty of room in there.
where I will hopefully not be seen. A giant TV screen.
That says
Okay.
hello.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. So I
So
will be
hello,
with Street and
The Terror. And Jovra and Zarsik will be on the other side.
And the street's like, I don't need walk-in music. I mean, I normally would love it, but like this, I feel like it
Oh,
would
what's your
break the
theme
mood.
song? What's your theme song?
I mean, it changes per day, but today, because
It's
someone
gotta be
said
Who
it,
Let the Dogs Out.
it's actually
I
let's
do
get
have
down to
that.
business.
Don't.
Like
it
from
100%
Make a
starts
man out of
playing.
you from Milan.
And totally start
Oh,
playing
nice.
that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's get down to business.
Oh,
I was
no,
more
no,
thinking
not
like
again.
do, but that's fine. What else?
Yeah, no,
Have you ever tried
it
this
started.
one? Hey, Street.
Huh?
Have you ever tried do?
I mean, I dig it. Is there more?
Yeah, like I think that I don't think
Is there
anybody's using
more?
it. Sarah McGuire? What?
Sarah McLachlan?
Oh no,
Toby Maguire?
no! I'm so confused with what you're saying right now.
I thought that was the song you were saying.
That's because
No,
he's
it's
saying
just
words.
one I just made up on the spot for you.
Oh.
Yep.
Hello is totally recording this right now and starting to make a remix of it.
I think it will work.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
You
It
need
could
your own
work.
theme song. Don't use anybody else's. You're special and unique.
Now we
And
have
that's
to
why
find
you're
a
using
theme
someone
song.
else's theme song.
And Jover wants to make sure that she can get. So
Well,
the
that and
cave that
riffs.
she's in, it's above the ground, right?
Yes.
And she wants to make sure that she can get down quickly and safely.
You can rig up you are a traveled explorer who specializes in things like rappelling gear. So this is not hard for you to put a rappelling line in very subtly with a B in it. Yeah. Very cleverly. So it can't be seen from
Cool.
you rub the line in the pink quartz, which helps. Yeah. That's a weird word. All right. So is there any other planning going on?
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah. The moment Jover gets a ping on her 1,000 feet radar,
Mhm.
she's going to let the team know, and she is going to activate her heart tattoo.
Gotcha.
Ayla's going to cast Mind Block on herself at that moment, like the moment that something happens. And
You can set up you all have comms,
Mm-hmm.
so
I
you
hate
can
to be a
communicate from
party
distance.
pooper, but good old Wild Bill, we being so close to a ley line and all, will be able to sense her at almost twice that distance. Because I'm a party pooper.
Oh no, Harkins, thank you. I appreciate that. What distance does Wild Bill
2,000 feet.
does Wild Bill know the direction, or is he like me? We just know it's coming.
He knows a direction.
Oh,
You can smell it.
He's been bred for this. This is what he does.
oh.
All right. So night falls.
and invisibility. I'm going to cast invisibility. Superior.
Well, night falls.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ow! Do we need to help you back up?
No, it's about 8 p.m. Everything is quiet. You don't hear much happening at all. You are there, and there's just some. The night is dark. It's a full moon. Actually, it's not that dark. It's a full moon, so it's not that hard to see, especially with the kind of white pink crystal rock reflecting around the cavern. It's not unnaturally quiet. It's just you're waiting. And now it's 9 o'clock. Nothing has happened. Now it's 10.
You guys hear like the fake cricket sounds.
Street has pulled out a deck of cards and is playing solitaire unless anyone wants to play hearts. But we need 4 for hearts, so like gin rummy if we only have 2.
If you would like to teach me, I would like to learn.
Cool. And he does. He teaches you 2 different card games. And then the fog starts from a distance, and Wild Bill hops up. It's around midnight now.
All right, we've got a pin.
You've been sitting here for hours waiting. You're tense.
Do you have a king?
Go fish.
All right, you
Darn.
two, shut up.
Cool. I'm bored. Okay, cool. All right, Wild
I
Bill.
was winning anyway.
Seriously.
She can say that only in the comms.
Yeah.
So it is very quiet. And you hear Wild Bill moving around, sniffing and snarling. And Jover, you can feel it too now. And then you feel kind of a stillness. The way that Wild Bill is pointing is actually kind of southish. Like if that's north, that's southish. Wild Bill's kind of pointing this way, smelling. And Jover, you're kind of over that direction as well. The fog gets a little thicker. And then you hear a pair of footsteps coming down the path of the quarry.
Wait for confirmation.
Hello? She.
Hello starts rolling forward just a tiny bit.
No.
He says,
Okay.
She wants to talk to you? Is there anyone here?
Like we thought,
God.
cowboy, she knows.
Yeah.
How do you want to play this now?
Hold your position for now. See if we can bait her in.
I'm going to stay hidden then.
Jack, maybe you should call out.
Hey, baby. Your man meat's ready and waiting. Where you at? Hey.
You see, coming down the path, you start to see just like a guy in a jumpsuit. He is just wearing like a mechanic's jumpsuit.
Well, I'd come out there, but I am butt naked and I don't know who that guy is.
He walks into the middle of the cavern and just looks confused. Says, I have a radio. I'm going to leave it here.
Okay.
Or should I bring it somewhere?
I don't know.
Supposed to bring the radio to whoever's here?
Bring it to me. Come in this fucking cave. I'm not actually naked. I just didn't want to see you. I wanted to see my girl.
Okay. And as he walks into this cave, if you guys want to get the drop on him, you easily can. He looks kind of terrified.
Is he a vampire?
No.
Is he bitten by a vampire?
Yeah,
Can we
is he-
tell?
Is he mon-screwed?
He is not permanently, but he is clearly under hypnotic suggestion.
Does Jack know him because he's a mechanic? He's in a jumpsuit, right?
Yeah, but there's a lot of mechanics in Marktown.
Okay.
So no.
Good try.
You see a white guy with like one of those square beards.
Oh, terrible.
Don't trust them square beards.
His long hair is kind of in a ponytail.
Oh, strike two.
Children?
And he's just looking around, scared. He's like,
in the cave, bro. Just bring me a radio, whatever.
Okay.
Jovra?
Yes, Harkins.
If this guy's dropping off a radio, she's in radio range. That means also can probably have a look-see, right? Go fly out and take a look around.
Yes.
Can't be more than a few miles if she's using a radio.
But if the fog, depends on the fog.
Of course, it depends, but it doesn't hurt to look, does it?
No. I'll have Sarsig.
Zarsig kicks off and flies up and gets over the quarry. The quarry doesn't have any fog in it yet, but there's fog outside and around. And how is Zarsig flying? Is he flying high to get a view? Is he flying low to the ground, into the fog, out of the fog?
I'm going to want her to be careful. So can I give her a prowl roll?
Yeah, make that prowl roll.
Oh, I have a reroll. Can I use it on her?
You absolutely can.
Come on, baby. Oh, even worse.
Still not a success. All right. Unfortunately, as she flies out, you can see her nervously yip a little spark as she flies out and up. As she gets over there, she looks down, and basically surrounding the outside of this quarry is a fog cloud. Above the quarry, it is completely clear. But once you get to the top of that path, it gets real foggy. Zarsig has to get about 50 feet up before she can get a clear, view. The fog's about maybe 10 feet high, with the bunch of it above that is weird. The fog is unnatural.
All right, so it's time to call an audible. If someone wants to talk, whose name is not hello on the radio, I think
I could
maybe
have
Iola.
Sarsig pick up the radio.
That is fair.
Who wants to do the talking?
I'll do it.
Okay.
While this is happening, I'm gonna start moving out with Wild Bill because he can smell the direction. All right.
Take Jover with you.
Yeah. And Tara, you want to come along?
Am I following with you?
I think Hello and the Terrors should. Do you want to stay back?
Well, what I was going to suggest is that if you do find them, find a way to bring them in here. You can still
Yes.
bait them into our trap, and our trap is still set. I mean, it's still going to hurt regardless. She just knows. I doubt she knows exactly how many we are, but she probably knows that we're planning something. What she might not know is that I and the street are here. And
Yeah.
I'd like to keep that card close to the chest if we could.
Makes sense.
So I would say scout, but do it smart. And if you need to, haul ass back. But perhaps, maybe haul ass back and allow them to think that you're hurt and scared. And fleeing to safety, what you think is safety. And maybe they will hunt you.
Perhaps, yeah. Well, let's see if we can't find them first, but that's a good idea.
But she is smart, so.
Why don't we hold it up to Jack, as if he is not tied up?
All right, you'll deal with that. Jover, you won't come with me and we'll head out?
Yes.
This guy's started to head towards the cave that Jack is in.
Which
I'll
I'm
just
in.
walk out right past him and say, hand it to the guy who's tied up over there.
Well, hand it to me.
Or
I'll be
hand
right
it to
next to him.
Iola, yeah. Hand it to the little pixie.
Okay.
And I
Hand it
walk
to
out,
Pixie.
meet up with Jovra.
Can
And then he
can
just
she see
stands
through
there.
his eyes? Like,
She's not in his mind right now because he's in a ward.
no. To the guy that she sent in.
Oh, possibly.
The guy's just standing there in the middle of the cave mouth. He hands the radio to Iola and looks
Thanks.
confused and a little scared.
I think you should get the fuck out of here.
Thank you. And he starts walking up the path.
I'll go stand next to Jack.
Yeah.
So, you want me to talk to her or you want to talk to her?
I'll talk to her.
All right. I'll
Hold on,
it
let
up.
me get in the zone.
Fair.
All right. Let's do it.
I'm going to hold it up to Jack.
Hey, asshole. Fuck, damn it, shit. I fucked it up. Ow. Hey, Cassie. Casey. Shit, I fucked up again.
Hello, Iron Riders.
Well,
Hi,
it's
stupid bitch.
it's just me. No, it's Iola, come on.
No, she knows we're here.
No,
And you
she
just
didn't-
fucked it up, Jack.
She was
So,
guessing.
like,
She was bluffing.
no.
Can I talk to
she
one
was-
of the leaders, please?
You were talking to him.
No, and then she'll just walk away from Jack.
I just hear him in the background. You're like, no, it's me. It's always been me.
So, I have a proposition for you. I'd like to
I'm-
hire you.
To do what?
Cure Louisiana of the Red King.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea for us, especially since you fucked up my friend.
Now,
Keep her talking.
what you want and what I want are the same thing. The Red King is a monster. I'm simply a villain.
A hot villain. Hey.
Shut up, Jack.
Oh, you got it, sister.
You got it.
You're like, instant regret. You got it.
So, what I want is for you all to work with me. I find mind thralls are of limited use. Associates
can you just
are much better.
Can you fix him?
I can tell him whatever you need me to tell him to be functional.
No. Can you let go of him?
I certainly could.
Yeah,
You love
that
it, let
sounds
it
like
go, baby.
bullshit.
But will you?
I have orders to find powerful allies in this area for the Red King, and I have found his rule to be bothersome and boring. Just violence. It's unnecessary, destructive.
Yeah, I think that like taking over people's brains is kind of shitty too, though.
All free will is an illusion, darling. Now, there's something you should know.
I'm listening.
You can walk out of here with an ally, with assistance. You never need to see me in person. I will not bite your friend again if you promise and follow through to destroy the Red King.
Fair, and if we don't?
Then I see no reason to let you all leave this place.
Viola.
What? What?
Just let me.
No, fuck no. Fuck the fuck no.
Please tell me you're
Play for
accidentally
time.
holding the button down this
No,
whole
I'm
time.
not. No, I'm totally. She's not that stupid.
You were not.
So,
you were not the one
while
that she
Bill-
brain fucked. Just bring me the radio.
Fine.
Look,
You're not the one
We
that she
don't-
fucked.
I
over.
said fine, and I
yeah, we
Bring
don't
it over.
negotiate with what we can't see.
no.
Hey, Casey,
Yes.
Cassie, which one was it?
I think it was Casey.
I think it was
yeah.
Casey
I
too.
think I think I
Casey
told you
Sunshine.
Casey. Yes.
I think you told me it was like C.
Yes, because it was a clever pun that you wouldn't understand.
Sunshine.
Oh, that was a
Well,
good
not
one.
a pun, a reference.
Oh, then I definitely don't get those. Those are for nerds. Anyway, here's the thing. I get, right, the Red King. That's like a mutual enemy, right? Like we all want the Red King dead. Is that kind of what you're saying?
The only person who enjoys the Red King is the Red King.
Now let me ask you something. So we destroy the Red King. Now that's a big monster out of the world, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That sounds good. And then your rule would be probably more. You'd probably play it a little smarter, less violence. You'd be more chill to the creatures around you. At least,
At the
take
very
what you
least,
need.
more humane.
More humane. Right. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right. So here's the problem, though. I've seen how you treat people. Super not okay with it. So here's what I propose, and I think it's pretty fair. We kill the Red King. Right? Sound good so far? And then I cut your fucking head off.
There it is.
There
Yes.
it is. Yeah.
I'm shocked.
And then hold on, I'm not done. And then I salt your bones or
Yes.
whatever the fuck, and then light
Yes.
them on fire. Some
That's
dumb shit
actually
harkens
the
on
wrong
itself.
order, but thank you.
That's fine. So that's what I think. Iola, what do you think?
Harkins, the Wild Bill is putting his nose up and out of the cave,
Mhm.
and he's facing like two different directions.
Oh yeah.
He's got at least 3 cents.
We've got multiple vampires here. Well, here's what I'm saying. If she wants to come and take us, I think we should let her.
I think that's a wise decision.
So
And
what
think
I
it's our only
say-
choice left.
So what I say, bitches, come get me.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that.
Come get you some.
Now give me a gun.
No, not the fuck while you're in
Damn
here.
it.
She can mind fuck you.
I hope tonight is entertaining for all of you. I'll be there.
Probably. I'm pretty easily entertained.
Let's see if we can't make this fun for me as well.
Oh god, I hate her so.
And you hear a bunch of growling, which
Love
sounds
it.
like about at least 10 people at the top rim of the cave growling in a guttural tone, echoing down
Wild vampires.
as you see, leaping into the middle of the pit, 15 Psy goblins.
Yeah,
And with that, we're going to go to break.
Oh, come on.
Die, goblin!
I'm sitting here looking at all my spells, fucking ready. All right. Okay.
All right, we'll be back right after these messages from our sponsors. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you get a second during break, you should check out one of our amazing sponsors. We're now proudly sponsored by Roll20, the best virtual tabletop for all your role-playing needs. Over 4 million people use Roll20's virtual tabletop to power their favorite games. And with more modules than you can shake a stick at on their new revamped storefront, you'll definitely find something for your group to enjoy. Sign up today by clicking the link below or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a buck or $5. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, but also every 500 bits or a tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent, and every 1000 bits or tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
everybody. Welcome back to the party. We have our group preparing an ambush for what they thought was going to be a hordes of vampires, and might still be. But they have found themselves surrounded by fog in a quarry with Jack strapped to the inside a circle that is protecting him from the undead. A vampire has offered to leave Jack alone if they would go kill the Red King. They have said no, thank you, and now 15 of our friendly little goblins have jumped directly into the middle of the quarry. Look like they're ready for a fight.
Do they have guns?
They have guns. Each of them has like at least one energy weapon and at least one. Some of them look like they're holding vibro knives, but most of them look like they're just holding weird shards of metal.
Nice. Classic goblin. Love it.
All right. Let's go to the top of our initiative. There are 15 goblins. This is why I got my whiteboard so that I can keep track of shit.
Do I know, like, are these goblins generally protectors of vampires normally?
No.
Okay.
All right, Harkins, you're up.
Yeah, so all we see at this point are the little goblins jumping into the place, right?
Yep.
I give almost no fucks about these things. Well, I might as well start taking some of them out until a better target appears. But I'm going to be working my way. I'm going to be starting to move up the ramp.
Are you starting to move towards the edge of the ramp?
Yeah, I'm starting to move towards the ramp to head up towards where the vampires are. I'm going to let, what's his name's nose, Wild Bill's nose, lead me.
All right.
Right. And I'll just be like, find us the closest one. And as we start moving, I'll start taking shots at goblins.
All right, so you can easily see a number of goblins. Now, with the group, remember I've asked you to, if you don't mind, you can take two of your actions each time I come up to you. That way we can move through them pretty quickly.
All right, yeah, I'll just shoot two. I'll shoot one, and we'll see what happens, and I may shoot a second.
All right. Oh, I was calling up their sheet.
That is a 15 to hit.
It is going to attempt to dodge.
All right.
With a 12 plus, they might actually have dodged.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Sorry. I have too many tabs.
You're good.
Open.
I love you either way.
I actually made a character sheet for them because I made so many of them. Let's see. They have +5 to dodge. All right. So yes, the first one successfully dodges.
All right. I shoot again.
Well, are you doing the double shots?
Yeah.
So this is 2 shots and the next one is 2 shots?
Yeah, that's why it's 2 times Wilkes Remy, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, that time I just straight up rolled a 1.
Yeah, so it doesn't need to dodge on that one. As you fire into the ground while running, you make it about, from where you are, about halfway along the side of the cavern. And Wild Bill, can he climb?
Well, we had walked out of the cavern was my intent, was to no longer have been in there. Because we were heading out to find the vampires anyways, right? So I would imagine we started in the quarry.
Yes, you're headed towards the ramp.
Yeah.
Whoop. That's about as far as you get.
Yes, right. Wild Bill can climb is what we determined last time.
Yes, Wild Bill has his claws. And he looks like he's ready to climb directly up.
All right. Well, I don't want him out of my sight because we fight together. So.
Yeah, he follows your command, but it looks like something's above you.
Yeah.
Zarsig.
That's where we're going.
She's going to hit one of the goblins.
Okay.
Let's see if she does.
All right. She rolled a 5 to strike, which is a miss. It's a flat out miss.
She'll try again.
Okay. 21. The goblin will just take it. It's not expecting this from above. So go ahead and roll that damage. 15. As Zarsig lays into it with the MDC, the goblin turns. And normal goblins... Let me explain goblins a little bit. Sorry. I just realized I didn't do that. They have massive fangs, and their teeth look just like two just like the worst, kind of
Fly
like
traps, kind of.
the Steve Jackson games, fly traps, Steve Jackson games, kobold mouth.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Thinking like gears, but it's like sharp.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
pointy teeth.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And they've got goblinoid ears. They're covered in they cover themselves in like some different kinds of psychic scarification. And Iola, you might.
I'm not out there. Do I see them?
If you don't see them, you wouldn't know this yet, unless someone mentioned goblins, but no one said anything about it yet. And yeah, they seem kind of savage and brutal. All right. One of them takes 15, but they are MDC creatures, and it continues to stand. All right. Casey chooses to do nothing. Hello.
I would like to move over to the part of the cave where Jack is, into that door frame, and put up my psi shield.
All right, you call up your psi shield.
You're across the. Aren't you across the?
I'm off. I'm to the one to the side.
Yeah, she's here.
Oh, okay.
And
she's doing what Street is going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, Street is going to hit things. I'm going to mainly keep away from. He's going to push back ish more.
Yeah, and that's one action is to call up your psi shield and move.
Yeah.
And you can take one more if you want.
Yeah,
you're pretty fast. All right.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't done this one before.
Gotten in a straight up fight?
All right.
Without a tank under you? Yeah.
She's trying to figure out if she actually she doesn't want to fight, so she's trying to figure out something that will help but not actually fight. I don't think astral projection would be of any use. I would like to do clairvoyance again. Only do it. I want to focus more on Cassie or Casey.
All right. So you will be taking a penalty because you've never met her and you've only heard her voice.
Okay.
So you have to get above.
Possibly even where Harkins and them are like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to get above or under a 37%.
Under 37? Okay.
Yep.
I can do this, guys.
And
I believe
spend the
in
ISP.
me.
Make sure you're spending your ISP.
D100 was it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, they added it to the instant roller. 71. So you don't get any clear signal. The fog here is weird, and these goblins, something about them, you keep missing them with your psychics. Like your psychic keeps glossing over them. Like you expected to catch more views of them, but they seem to have some kind of psychic shielding.
I will let the party know that I am attempting to patch into the minds of Cassie and the goblins, but something is blocking me.
Those are psi goblins. You probably won't have very much luck.
Good to know.
It's goblin time.
Stop!
Do.
Goblin time.
The goblins stomp, howl, stomp, and say words in fairy. Eat 'em, smash 'em, squish 'em, brownies, greenies, leprechauns. Eat 'em, smash 'em, squish 'em, brownies, greenies, leprechauns. And when they do that final stomp, even the ones holding just a shard of metal in their hand have icy swords appear in those hands.
Awesome.
That's awkward.
Awesome.
At least I'm behind the psi shield.
3 of them are going for Harkins.
Bring it.
All right, let me roll some 20s and get their bonus. Nope, wrong screen. Nope, wrong screen. Oh, I didn't close the window. Thank goodness. Let me pull it aside. There we go. All right, bonus to strike with Frostblade. Whew. Oh boy.
They're MDC creatures, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
That is not what I needed. Too many windows.
My AC is 22.
Okay. Well, they come up to you with the first one's gonna swing for a 20.
Well, yeah, that hits. I mean, I'm not going to dodge. I have more important. Well, I'll take the first one, see how much damage it does, and then I'll assess from there. Yeah.
$19 mega damage to you as it lays in with this blazing cold sword.
They hit like a truck. Okay.
They do.
All right. Good to know.
The second one.
103.
Oh, no, that's not what I needed.
You got to roll a hit first, man.
I know.
On.
I will roll new damage. The second one's going to roll a 22 at you.
What is my dodge?
Can't tell you.
Well, that's what I'm looking at. It's an 8. I'm going to spend an action to try and dodge the second one.
Okay. 24. You successfully dodged it.
Sucker!
The third one rolls a 21.
I'll take it.
Okay. 13 more mega damage into your armor.
So that was a total of 29, 30, 32, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. 2 or 3 more are going for the cavern with hello.
My size shield again looks like the hubcap with the party members, but there's a few more charms of people added on.
There are more. The Psy Goblins, when they attack, you can parry with your shield for free. So the first one rolls a 26 to hit. Hello.
Okay. So I parry with that, or?
Yes, you may roll to parry.
Is that an action? That's an action.
No,
right?
it is not an action.
Oh, okay. I believe it's this one. Submit.
All right. 14 is not enough. So instead of your side shield taking it, you take 21 mega damage.
Okay.
The second one swings for a natural 1.
Nice.
Fumbles into the ground. The third one swings for a total of 9. You may attempt to, or total of 11. You may parry for free.
Okay.
17, you successfully parry 2 of the blades.
Can I bop him with the shield?
You do. You catch him a little bit in the head and he snarls and one of his teeth kind of chips. Okay, who is
I totally have like a cartoon playing on my screen of like pirates and stuff going on a ship. Like super old fashioned, like black and white Mickey Mouse kind of stuff.
3 more are gonna run towards the cavern with Street in it, and he will meet him at the front of it.
Oh no, it's the Three Stooges. I have the Three Stooges playing.
Okay.
We need to get you like a big mallet. That you just like whang.
So Street doesn't do so great.
No, Street.
Oh, Street.
He takes a couple of hits.
Did you skip me? Oh no, you're still
No,
goblins.
you're
Never mind,
next.
sorry.
I'm still dealing with goblins. There's so many goblins. Oh my god, so many goblins.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, so Street ends up taking a bunch of damage, but it doesn't seem to phase him whatsoever. He is just like taking their blows on his arms. One of them cuts off one of his wrist things. He's like, dude,
that was vintage limited edition.
No one makes these anymore.
Oh, hell's bells, Street.
Street takes 49.
You're so
damage.
Street.
Street takes 49 mega damage from the 2 hits from the 3 goblins.
Jesus, these things are fucking hard.
Yes,
They
they
hit
do.
like a truck.
Some of them are going to come up to the wall underneath where Jover is. 3 of them are going to be down there. And Zarsig is flying up above, right?
Yes.
One of them is going to attempt to shoot at Zarsig with what one of them has a very nice rifle. And it looks like that one's going to attempt to shoot at Zarsig with a 3-round burst with a +2 to hit. Okay. A 20 to hit Zarsig. Zarsig may attempt to
This
dodge
is not
with
starting
a
great, team.
-5.
We knew her setting a trap for us was totally
Darcy
viable.
Fails to dodge and takes 60 mega damage
6-0?
as a 3-round burst from the Juicer Assault Rifle
Oh my god!
hits.
Okay.
Is Zarsig down?
She's gonna have to go into the. 'Cause
She's out of.
she's out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so there's that one with the rifle. The other ones don't. The other ones try to like shoot mental bolts at Zarsig that hit and do SDC damage. So Zarsig ignores them. And that's my goblins. Iola.
I'm in the cave with Jack, correct?
Yes.
And I heard something about Psy Goblins
Sure.
from the Terror when she said something, or were you just talking to Jovra?
That's fine.
Or hello, whoever.
No,
Okay.
I was just on the radio, so.
So I know they don't like fairies, right? I'm assuming.
All right. So roll some kind of. Do you have any knowledge, magic, creatures of magic, fairy creatures?
Yeah, I
of
have
magic?
lore, fairies, and creatures of magic.
Roll that. Go ahead and roll that.
Nope, that's a nope. That's a 59 over 55.
Okay, that's close enough to get for me to tell you that Psy goblins eat fairies.
Oh, motherfucking assholes. Okay.
Well, hail.
And I think was it? Yeah.
Can I roll to try to figure out what like they're weak to?
On your turn.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I'm looking up. Hello took I think 21 damage, not 80.
Oh, where did I get the 80 then?
I do not know where you
I
got
wrote
80,
down 80.
but it was only a
Okay.
single one.
You just want to die.
Wait, did a single?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
a
this
single
is
one
it.
got through your thing,
Yeah.
but the other two failed horribly.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't do 80 in a single hit. Oof.
I didn't think so. I was like, where's this? Okay. Thank you.
All right, street.
I'm erasing that number.
I forgot to grab the book he's in.
So I'm going to
Oh, no,
put up
he's in
a
this book.
protective, an energy
Oh.
field in front of me and Jack,
Yes.
like around us.
Mhm.
And I am going to that. I think I'm just gonna wait to see if anything comes in because my goal right now is to protect Jack.
Sorry, I have to do a little page flipping.
So sorry, I only did one thing, Kevin. I hope that's okay.
It's fine if you only want to do one thing.
Okay.
That's
That
what I
just
was doing
means you
too. So
hold
go
on to
for
your
it.
stuff. There it is. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, sorry. I need to read a thing super quick. Okay.
I feel like we should swap places, Iola.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Street comes out against these three goblins, bulks up real quick, and literally, it looks a little bit like his arms open, and fire bursts out of him. Now the thing is, this isn't psychic fire. This is actual fire. There's slightly the smell of what smells like burning
Goblin flesh.
scales as he punches goblins. Let's punch some goblins, folks.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good at this. Okay. Let's roll the parry. All right, he knocks the block off a goblin. For how many d6? Oh, that's convenient. It's already there. 20 damage.
Streets are ace in the hole. We have a hole.
20, and his second attack is going to be not great. So that's 17 versus yeah, he hits again. And you see him just light himself on fire as it seems to like come out and backwards from him. Like the front of him is not on fire. Like a burster has a layer of mega damage fire. The fire seems to be coming out and backwards behind him. Because he's something different. All right, and that's 16 more damage to that goblin. All right, he actually kills one of the goblins. He punches its head, like pretty much clean off, and its teeth go flying. All right, Wild Bill.
Respect is gaining.
Well, Wild Bill can't actually do any damage to them if they're MDC creatures.
Yeah.
Because, well, it does say that his damage goes to hit points for all.
That's for vampires.
No, hang on. Let me read it again because it was oddly worded, and I want your opinion on this.
Yeah.
1 second.
Wrong book. Oh, it's on my tablet.
Yeah. This is so. What it says is, does 2d6 SDC / hit points to vampires and mortals alike.
All right, so that still doesn't, because MDC creatures don't have hit points.
Oh, okay.
Just have MDC.
Sweet. Okay, then no, he just hangs out.
You can have him help you block without getting hurt. I don't know.
Can he? Can he kind of get in the way of stuff?
Can he distract the creatures, giving
Headbutting. Just headbutt all the goblins off of.
He can
like
try to
giving
tackle
Harkins
one.
like advantage kind of or something?
Because he is supernatural strength, right?
Yeah, his strength is.
It's not super high.
Headbutt goblins, man.
Oh, I mean, his strength is only
puppy.
15.
But it's supernatural 15?
Let me look. Where would it say that?
You know what? Full moon, it's supernatural.
Okay. Yeah.
So he
try to
can
tackle
take
somebody.
them down and he'll do a d6 mega damage on a bite.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. What do you want me to roll for the takedown?
Just as normal to strike.
To strike. Okay, so that'll be 6 / 1d20 plus 6. Well, he crit.
So he crits.
Yeah.
He just runs up to the goblin and like between its legs and just goes for the he's going for the artery.
Yes.
Nice.
On the he goes for the artery because that's the kind of shark he is.
Yes.
Aww.
This is the first time everyone's seen him with all of his teeth out as his mouth peels back to unveil row after row of deadly shark teeth.
He's so cute.
Can I see him?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
So go ahead and roll 2d6.
I'm in love.
Just in the dark cave by herself. Oh, that's adorable.
And this will be the same one you shot, right?
Yes.
For 2 damage. All right.
What happened, Throck?
The thing is, they have thicker. This was a thick-thighed Psy Goblin.
He's got them thunder
The Psy
thighs.
Goblin was
He's
thick.
got those thunder thighs. That's
My
the
rolls
problem.
have been crap all day, except for that one crit, and of course I come back with double ones on the crit. That's all.
Oh.
At least you haven't rolled 3 critical failures in a row.
So
Not yet.
I have a reroll. If you want to reroll that damage, I will gift you the reroll.
Yes, because that's incredibly disappointing.
Yes, it is disheartening.
Yeah, there we go.
So I will give you that. So 20 damage on that goblin. No problem. Because Wild Bill is awesome. And do you want to have him attack again with a second action? I don't.
Absolutely, I'll have him attack again because he has.
I don't know
3
how many
actions.
actions.
He has 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
15.
This one's gonna attempt to dodge.
Doge.
With a 10 is not enough.
All right.
So that uses 2 of that one's actions.
For 3 more damage on the same guy.
All right. 23. This guy's not looking good. The blood is just like pouring out of this Psy Goblin's legs. All right. The Terror. You're muted.
Yes, I am.
We need you unmuted because Thrak, I'm about to send you something.
So.
Okay.
Or I'm going to put it in the Discord.
I'm watching.
All right. Go ahead.
I am sitting in my throne. Now, these creatures, they're MDC, correct?
Yes.
Now, a lot of my spells don't say that they do MDC damage. So, am I left to use my other
weapon?
Pretty much everything you have that hurts vampires does hit point damage because you do
Gotcha.
damage directly to hit points for vampires, which is what you need to do.
That's what I
And
do, yeah.
for everything else, we'll just say MDC. But remember, some of your spells don't work on living creatures the same way.
Right, I know the living one doesn't.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking is we can do like 2 moves, right?
Yes.
So I have something called Grip of Death. Now that is the ground like comes up and grabs them, right?
I believe so. I forgot to open that book, but I will
It's
get
a
that
level
open
5. I don't have it either. I
know
have
you don't.
that book of
I
spells.
meant to have this book on me and open, but I forgot.
Okay. But it's 5th level. That helps.
Yes, it is a 5th level necromancy spell.
Mm-hmm. Now there is the goblin that has that rifle. Can I see him?
Yes.
Okay. So my goal is to Grip of Death him, and then
I think Grip of Death hits multiple people. Ocean magic. Who has ocean magic? Ugh. Freaking dolphin people. I'm not kidding.
Dolphin people.
Grip of Death causes 1d4 hands and arms of skeletons and corpses to erupt from the ground and ensnare everybody in the radius.
It's 100 feet.
It's not a 200-foot radius. It's a 10-foot radius within 100 feet.
Oh, I
So
see. Okay.
you're good. They're exactly where you need them to be.
Excellent. Then the goblin with the rifle had the other 2 right next to it, didn't it?
Yes, it did. It had
Excellent. Those were the ones trying to get up to Jovra?
The ones, it won't hit the ones getting up to Jovra, but there were 3 in the middle.
That's fine. Is the one with the rifle in there?
Yes. So you're focusing on the one with the rifle. First, they have to roll a save versus horror factor. Their save versus horror factor isn't bad, but I've got too many tabs in my brain. All right, their save versus horror factor is...
Where is my horror?
+6. The spell is part of that horror factor. Horror factor is 13. So, fail, succeed, succeed. So one of them fails his save, loses an action.
Can it please be the one with that bullshit rifle?
Yes, it will lose an action.
That's the one I just want that one.
And then the other 2 have to attempt to dodge. Failed save will inhibit the character's ability to dodge and is automatically ensnared. All right,
so this is bones and shit are ripping out of the ground and grabbing at them.
That's
the
awesome.
other 2 fail to dodge as a mass of just hands grab and ensnare them and pull down on their knees, on their legs. They are ensnared, are so shook they cannot simply ignore the clutching hands in an attempt to launch attacks at those outside the areas. Such attacks can be attempted, but are without the benefit of any bonuses whatsoever. Straight unmodified rolls.
And this lasts for 2 minutes.
Only
2 minutes per level, so 10 minutes.
A long time. Yeah. Only a strength of 35 or higher, supernatural 20, which they don't have. They have supernatural 19. Can pull free of the hands, but they burn up melee action for each hand. So they're pretty much screwed.
Nice.
I see. So they're actually locked down right now.
Kind of. They're going to be shooting and trying to get the things off of them. It'll probably be at least 2 minutes before they get anywhere close to being unwrapped by bone hands erupting from the ground.
Then I'll handle that in a minute because they're locked down and they're going to be busy for a while. I just wanted that rifle off of the team.
Oh, yeah.
So my next step is, what's the other groups that I can see? The ones attacking Street?
One came right up to Street, and you shouldn't stand next to Street.
Nope. I'm not anywhere near. No, I imagine I'm still like back like in the darkness of the cave just doing this. Yes, you are. Yeah. So the next thing I want to do is there's ones that are attacking Hello and Iola.
You've got from your throne, you've got a good vantage point where you can kind of see everybody.
Okay. Then I'm going to
Iola's a little deeper in that cave, so that no one's actively attacking Iola at the moment.
Okay. Well, seeing as how there is a possible ally to the vampire inside that cave, if those goblins free him, and if that's the plan, I am going to fire a death bolt at one of the Psy goblins that is harassing them.
Let's look up death bolt.
Yes, let's.
What level is that?
8.
So this takes 2 actions.
Oh, it does?
But you may do this.
Okay.
Potential victims are -2 to save. 1d8 damage per level of the caster, so a lot of... Yep. So it gets a saving throw instead of a thing, and they're +3. It fails its save.
Yeah.
All right, so you unleash a horrible black bolt of just necrotic energy into this thing.
That is on my...
Roll
Yes.
7 die 6.
Yep.
In
You're
addition,
level 7? Sorry.
in
I'm
addition,
bigger than you.
they lose a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, they're
Ooh.
-1 to everything for forever.
Yeah, baby.
It can pass through body armor and even light power armor.
I've been thinking about getting power armor.
It's great,
I know.
though it's not great for
really
psychics.
yeah, and it's really expensive.
All right.
Like millions of credits.
Yeah. It's prohibitively.
Yeah, which is why I want to start as a Samus next time. That's
26 damage
have
to
it to
him.
start.
All right, so that one, just the black bolt of energy strikes it, and it's like the X-ray of it when it hits, jerks, and flashes, and then just falls to the ground dead.
All of this, she is still doing from sitting in her chair upon her throne. So just kind of boom, with her hands, just fucking unleashing shit.
Because she's the
All
Emperor.
right.
You look a little bit like the Emperor when you put your head down like that.
It's
Join
like
the
she's seen
dark
Star
side.
Wars and thinks the hero was Emperor Palpatine,
The hero
who
is
was betrayed in the last
overrated.
moment.
Palpatine is the more interesting character, obviously.
All
He's
right,
so complex.
Jovra. Just cutting off
Okay.
that.
He was the worst.
So I'm at the 20 feet up. Are there goblins down?
Yeah, goblins. If you want to go to the edge of the cave, there's goblins right down there. There's the 3 goblins in the middle that are kind of fighting against the hands.
But are there
Uh,
goblins right under?
Yes, directly beneath you.
Okay. Let's tie them up. I'm going to do a big old carpet of adhesion on them.
All right, this will lock their feet down, but they'll still be able to fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aren't those the ones that? Oh no, those are different ones.
Yep. That's not magic net. All right, so one of them makes the save for as much as that matters. I haven't figured out yet how to make that spell less OP, but it's still great. So we'll just leave it where it is.
Yeah. So
So good work. That's your first thing. Would you like
That's
to
my
do a
first
second
thing.
thing?
I want to save. How many more goblins are in front of hello?
2 more.
Okay. Because I too want to project Jack. That's why I wanted to get rid of those. I'm going to do a power bolt.
Okay.
So beat energy comes. It never misses.
Yep.
Really? Yeah. So I just
deals damage, I believe.
yeah.
It's not the
So-
cheapest spell. That's why it's good.
Yeah. So it does 5d6 plus 8. So I'm
All
going
right.
to roll 5d6 and then we'll add 8 to it.
Gotcha. 16.
Plus 8 is
Oh,
24.
24. You know what? That's enough. So the power bolt just hits right in the back of that one's neck, and you will hear a sickening snap sound as its head goes straight up and back, and it crumples to the ground in front of hello. All right. Up next are the vampires.
Vampires.
Jovra.
Oh, there are multiple.
Yes.
One crawls down from the top of the cliff into your cavern and is going to try to attack you.
Okay.
Oh, I have too many books open. I keep saying that because it's still true. Luckily, vampires are very strong. Ooh. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how much damage they do. The bite. Where's their bite? God damn it.
Is there a way to discern whether they are wild or not?
This one looks wild. Generally, visually, you can tell.
Gotcha.
Unless they are attempting to appear normal, and these are not. They're going for... they're actually trying to scare. So, Jover, if you'll give me a horror factor real quick.
I have my tattoo up.
Oh, so you just don't care. Okay.
Yeah.
You are immune to the horror factor of vampires when that tattoo is up, I believe. Oh my god, who laid out this book? Why won't it tell me how much damage vampires can do with a claw or bite? Well, it's going to attempt to... There we go. Okay. Ouch. All right. So it is going to attempt to hit you with a +4, a 17, +4 is 21. You can attempt to parry if you have any kind of weapon in your hand.
I do not yet. So
Okay.
can I dodge?
You may use an action to dodge.
Ah, crap.
All right, you rolled an 11. It gets into your armor, at least. Is your... does your anti-vampire thing do reduce damage at all? Or anything like that?
I
If you're not seeing it,
don't
then...
think so.
All right. So...
I can't be turned or enslaved, blah, blah, blah.
This one's going for you, and it lays into you for 12 mega damage.
Oof. Good goo.
Okay.
Another one jumps down and looks like it's starting to go for street when it lands and thinks better of it because he is actively on fire. What do they care about? Sorry, I got it in my head that they care about fire. I'm not sure that that's true.
I think it hurts him a little bit.
I think it hurts him more so than not. But let me just double check. Killing a vampire. Fire, 72. Okay. I love drive-through RPG. All right. Not as much as I love Roll20 or fire. Actually, it doesn't care about the fire. All right. It jumps down and starts going to bite. Actually, it does a weird eyeball thingy at Street, who just kind of like looks at it and just shrugs. All right. The other one is actually going to go drop down, and it's going to go for hello. So it's going to attempt to attack you, and you may parry with your shield for free.
I don't even have blood, guys.
You're in its way.
I literally don't exist.
I'm going to kill the TV.
I don't like that channel.
This cavern's only like 8 or 9 feet high, and it looks like it's going to try to crawl along the top, but you could reach and block it with the shield.
Yeah, 100% doing that. So this is for parrying, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing's skittering along the side of the cavern.
Skill. Oh. There it is. Parry. Kabow.
18. So you effectively get your size shield right in the way to block him, cutting off his exit. He is going to attempt to bite at you again with his second action because he doesn't think he can mind whammy you, which is probably true. So it's an 18, but you can parry again.
Yes. Come on, baby. There you go. Ooh.
All right. You don't manage to get your thing in. It wails into you with its like clawed, rusted fingers. This vampire is wearing the tatters of clothes with its wild eyes, its fangs out, its hair looking like it hasn't been washed in literal years as it sleeps in dirt, and it tries to claw into you, dealing 12 damage to you.
That's not okay.
It's not great.
Kevin, that's not okay.
Well,
like, I'm pretty sure you broke my screen, man. It's not okay.
Uh-oh.
No cartoons for you.
Like, this Saturday show is offline.
Okay. Those are my.
Oh, yeah, I'm smoking, guys. There's some black smoke filling this cavern. Kind of more the hardcore hint hint way. Hint hint.
All right. So
Gotcha.
it is actually Harkin's turn, but
If this was electronically
needed to step
done,
away
then
for a
it would
while.
be. Yeah.
He said he wanted to shoot.
Yes.
One of the.
I'm gonna try and kill a goblin, and if I kill one, shoot the other. If not, shoot the first one twice.
Yep.
He gets
Very
a plus,
detailed instructions.
He gets a
So-
+9 to hit, and he'll do 12d6 damage.
Who wants to roll that?
I have a dice roller right in front of me.
Go for it.
D6. 12. 34 damage.
All right, now roll to hit.
What do I roll? The D20?
D20.
That's right here. I'll just roll it. It was 6 plus 9. I feel terrible.
13.
I
He's
feel
going to
bad
attempt to
because I'm the
dodge.
one that did it. I feel really
6 plus
bad
9
about
is
it.
15. And it's going to attempt to dodge with. There's my dice roller. And 8 plus 5 is a 13. So it hits. And what was that damage?
34 damage.
34. Okay. So he just kills one of the goblins. And yeah, he just kills that one. So I'm down.
He's going to go for the next one.
You want me to
All
roll this one so we both have culpability in this, Evan?
Yes, just roll.
Okay.
Yeah, roll the d20. I got really good damage on my dice roller though. Well, 12d6. It's hard not to get really good fucking damage.
All right.
+9.
So what was the number? I'm sorry. Yeah. What's your to hit?
I rolled a 13. So
13.
he'll
That's
hate me
actually
more.
enough to just miss right
Plus
into the
9
ground.
though, right?
It's still if you roll
That
under a
was with
5,
+9. Yeah.
it is a bad shot and misses entirely.
I'm sorry, Throck.
It's okay. Zarsig,
I'm sorry. I was confused as to the hit.
he's going to keep moving. I think he's going to try to get away from them a little bit.
She is.
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about Harkins. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Harkins said he wanted to be moving towards the ramp, so he will continue along that direction. All right, now it is Zarsig's turn.
Sarsig is just going to make sure she's safe and go.
Zarsig flies deeper into the cave that you're in. Now, there is a vampire in there with you, and Zarsig has a decent range on her breath weapon, right?
Yeah, 200 feet.
So Zarsig can, sneak little shots at this vampire that's attacking Jovra. Or Zarsig could hide. I'm just giving you the options. Trying to lay it out.
She's going to protect her mom. Well, her friend. Not her mom, but her friend.
Yeah. Her best
Mom
friend.
friend.
It's
Her
11.
life friend. Her self friend.
Yeah, her life friend.
It's not going to dodge. It's not going to dodge that. So
Okay.
just roll that damage.
5d6.
It doesn't see the problem. Oh, it's going to see the problem in a minute. Oh, Jesus. All right. So that's Vampire Jovra takes 19 damage because vampires tend not to wear armor. They reports say it makes them feel uncomfortable and cramped, but really they're just idiots who believe that they're already super powerful enough to not have to deal with it.
And it doesn't look good on the rest of their attire.
Yeah, it doesn't match really with
Fang.
the drooling
Yeah.
fangs.
Yeah.
So, Harkins, you killed one of the goblins with a single shot,
Nice.
and then put the second shot immediately where the other one went, killing that same goblin twice.
There were 3 of them, right?
Because you rolled terribly on that second shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It was a complete miss, so I just
I'm
made
sorry,
it.
Throck. I'm
It's
sorry.
more
Oh, it's
entertaining.
fine. Thank you for covering.
All right, and the vampire Zarsig can do 2 things. If
Yeah,
she wants
can
to do it again.
Okay.
All right, that is not going to hit. That is another miss to strike as lightning scores against the ceiling. Scars against the burns in the ceiling. Let's see, that is wild. That is wild, wild stuff.
It's wild, wacky stuff.
There it is. There's the wild vampire. Oh my god, why is everything listed so weirdly? This is the revised edition. It should have been better, but it's not.
Because it's riffs.
Well, it's revised in that it is more arcane and complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Thank you.
Fair.
All right. So, who up is next? Casey.
She can just shut up and stay in her mist. We'll find her. We'll find her in a minute. We'll find her when we're done with her nonsense.
She's her moist self.
Yeah, getting soggy in the mist.
Vampires can turn into mist, but they can also summon a very large mist. Better vampires summon better mists.
Or this mist is just like a billion vampires and we're super fucked.
We're super. It's just like, this is the final conquest of our Rifts game right here. We just don't know.
That's the end of it. Don't know what we're going to do next week. Probably splicers.
Probably.
That's a joke that only I will.
No.
5 people love that joke. Okay. All right. It is Hello's turn.
Okay. I'm hurting, guys. Like, super awful hurting. So this is a vampire that's trying to kill at me, right?
Yes.
I don't like it. I'm going to shove my water blaster in its face and shoot it.
Oh, yeah. It didn't know you had that.
Yeah, it does now.
That would be Vampire Hello. All right. Roll to hit.
Vampire Hello. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, hello, Vampire. Hello. My name is Hello. You're trying to kill my friend. Prepare to die. 5d6. Oh, wait. No, I had to see if I hit first.
Yeah, you got to try. All right. So you rolled an 8. You get a plus, we'll say 2. So 10. It's didn't expect this and isn't going to try to dodge because it thinks it's too cool. So go ahead and roll your d8s.
Stuck it in its face.
Or your damage, whatever your damage is.
5 of them.
Yeah,
5d6s.
vampires hate running water in this system because they are tied to elemental earth somehow. It's weird. And so running water really messes them up.
I don't, and it's 300 feet. So if I can shove this fella back, that'd be. Oh, I get it. So I just kind of like shove it up and.
Yeah, it's hard to miss.
Yeah.
18 damage to it, and it just howls.
I would also like to back the hell up.
And you have another action if you'd like.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
There you go.
You rolled an 11. It is going to attempt to dodge this time. It's 11 plus 3. It actually gets out of the way. Actually, you have a shotgun which has a spread. It can't leave the cave because of its position, so it can't actually dodge you. So go ahead and roll that damage. This is why water is so good, especially in shotgun form. All right.
And we
28.
Brought it to the cave.
38.
It's just an explosion.
As this water hits it, it just washes away undead flesh, leaving exposed skeleton and just burning, singeing as its flesh just degrades off of it. But it points an empty eye socket at you, beneath which you can see brain as it starts to slowly regenerate and hisses at you.
Like, you just see my face, like, it's all cracked and stuff, but it flashes in and out, and I have, like, my little crosses and, like, the sad face. Like,
all right. The goblins are going to attack Street.
Goddamn goblins.
We're going to start with Street's goblins.
Have fun, goblins.
All right, they don't hit Street. Yeah, they don't hit Street at all. As he just, like, dances in between them. As they attempt to hit him, they actually catch more fire. And yeah, so they're singed. The next set of goblins was at Harkins. 2 of them are down, I believe.
Well, one of them is grappled, one of them is down, and one of them is still active.
Yes, so the one that's grappled is going to try to and cannot move Wild Bill off of him.
Noise.
As Wild Bill pins him to the ground. The other one's going to attempt to swing at Harkins with a Psy Sword, and that's not Psy Sword, Frost Sword. It's an 18 to hit Harkins.
I see, man. Like,
You
I'm
can
gonna
attempt
take it. I'm gonna take
Okay.
it.
Okay.
My armor's gonna need. Oh God, 27.
27 damage as it just wails into you with the cold magic of its. It's holding like a rusty piece of rebar that's about a foot long, but the frostblade magic makes it like a 4-foot sword. Goblins, there's only one left at the mouth of the cave that's going to try to run in and attack Hello.
No! No, not me! I have
Alright,
a
so you
side
could-
shield!
Yeah, roll to parry. It rolls a 20 to hit you.
Don't hit me!
So roll a parry and get above 20.
I'm
I
starting to
gotta.
feel a little vulnerable, Harper.
You got a 4. Alright, so
Yeah,
it's
but-
going to hit
I'm dead, guys.
for 20.
Damn it! I'm
You
dead.
gotta get your goo.
Does it shatter you?
Yeah. I was at 7.
All right, this shatters the last of your casing.
Not again.
We just built that body.
Built her.
I just found the cool makeup.
Every time we now the thing is, you could build yourself the same way. Now we'll just have to upgrade you into a Mac.
Is that an upgrade?
It's
Well,
not
no,
an
but
upgrade.
A Mac and a wheelbarrow.
if you ever need to change the hard drive, no, it's not an upgrade.
Nope, it really isn't.
But yeah, I had 40 hit points, and then I was down to 7, and then you hit me for 20. So
Yeah.
tell me what that does.
Wait, you only had 40
That's what it
on
says
the
on
casing? No, we didn't. That's just your actual MDC. We didn't talk about the MDC for your new shell, did we?
No, we didn't. That's different.
Your last shell was what, 70? Yeah. Your last shell was 70, I think.
It says 40 here on
Well,
MDC.
Well, that's your personal MDC. Because you are
For
an
like
MDC
when the shell's
creature.
broken.
Yeah,
You're
for
an MDC.
when the shell breaks, you have
Oh.
40 MDC remaining.
Your goo has 40 MDC. Your goo body.
Because I squishy.
Yeah.
Because you're squishy.
So
Literally.
let's say you have 30 MDC left on your metal body
And then 20.
because you have a total of
Okay.
70 on your
Okay.
metal shell.
You have 30 MDC left on your body and you have 40 left in your own bank.
Yeah.
Okay.
If all of those are gone, then we're going to need to have a conversation.
Okay.
Then we'll spend
So-
another 4 hours making a new character.
No, we won't. No, we
No.
won't.
No, you won't. Chat's
Okay.
like, oh god, she's alive.
Yay, vagaries of systems stuff. All right, the ones at the base with Jovra are just looking around. 2 of them are going to fire e-pistols they pull out C20 coalition pistols, which are clearly scavenged from a battlefield,
Where'd they get those?
wherever
Where'd you get
coalition
those?
dies.
Where'd you get those?
Yeah,
Put them
where'd you
down.
get those wherever coalition
All right, so
dies?
they're going to shoot at Harkins with their C20 laser pistols.
Really? You're gonna shoot at me?
Yep, they don't know who you are.
That's true.
I know who you
Oh,
are.
look,
Who's
it's
this
laser
guy?
pistols.
Oh.
Ha, ha, ha.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. See
It's
how much
like
damage
playing
he does.
airsoft.
Nothing. He does nothing damage.
Doesn't matter.
And the next one just misses you entirely. And the third one is going to try to shoot at the carpet of adhesion because he's an idiot and hits the carpet of adhesion. It doesn't matter. Who goblins left? Because he's killed a bunch.
That's
He's
it.
down.
Their turn's over.
Oh yeah,
Those
It is-
goblins are
their turn is over. Iola.
Can I move through my energy field?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move out into the, because I'm sure I'm hearing the sounds of battle from Hello.
Oh,
and-
absolutely. And
okay.
you can see the back of.
Oh, I'm also playing I'll Make a Man Out of You now. When I did that water blast, I just turned it on. I don't care. I just turn it on.
As
They know we're here now.
you can
Yeah,
see the
fuck it.
back of Hello as she backs into the cavern, and you can see that she's damaged, and above her is a vampire.
Okay, so I'm just going to life blast the vampire.
Yeah.
Is it a vampire?
Solid.
It does
Solid.
not get a save, I believe.
No, and is it a master vampire? If it's
It
not
is
a master
not a master vampire.
Okay,
a master
and
vampire gets a save.
I just do damage to it.
You just
so
do
I roll
a
a
ton of
d6
damage.
times 10.
Yes, you do.
Ew.
Roll d6. Come on, I hate you.
That's a good move.
That's
40.
a 40.
Wow.
That's enough to. Ooh, does that take it down to -20? Yes, it does.
Disintegrates?
It just a skeleton drops to the ground,
Yeah.
basically on top of Hello and then next to it.
Okay, because I've worked with this before,
Mhm.
do I know it's dead? It's not going to get back up?
You know, if you decapitate it right now, that will buy you time.
I'm just worried because there's also that goblin asshole right there.
Decapitate it.
I'm okay. I'll go decapitate it.
All right, it's easy
Okay.
enough
Can I
to do.
take 3 actions since I waited?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna go decapitate.
Decapitate.
We still love you. It's okay.
Yeah,
All right.
well, I have
Yeah,
bonus.
it's easy enough for you because
Okay.
you've got your magic knife as well. So you pull out one of your what is it, claw? I forget what the word is. The Russian word for claw. And
yeah, we call it the kogut.
Kogut.
Yeah.
You
Which
just
is
basically
claw.
tear
Russian.
apart some of its vertebrae and throw the head kind of like on the other side of the cavern.
Yeah, I like it.
And
I
the
like
head will
Okay.
slowly regenerate,
it. But I can burn it later.
but you can burn it later.
Okay. And then I'm gonna
Vampalo is dead. Okay.
Yeah, Hello's straight dead.
So
Effectively.
the goblin is a creature of magic.
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the thunder gun revolver at the goblin, and while moving, I'm gonna move backwards so I'm not in range of it.
Gotcha.
And I'm
Go
gonna
for
shoot
it.
it at him.
Yeah, you keep Hello between you and it.
Yeah. That's a 19.
That's a 19.
I am your shield.
It is going to use its last action to dodge and fails.
Does 18 damage.
Okay. That one hadn't taken any damage yet. But 18. Okay. All right. Street.
Kevin, it's your go.
I know. Street reels back.
Does he feel inspired by the song?
He does.
Yes.
And the second the song hits, what is it? Oh God. Tranquil as a forest.
Is it about fire? Is it about?
As soon as it hits fire.
Yeah.
But on fire within.
Yeah.
The
it's
fire
like on
within.
fire
He goes and breathes a cone of fire, stopping just short of Harkins. Let me see how much damage he does. On
So
that.
is the music echoing through?
Yeah.
I really hope it's echoing.
Yeah.
Through, like, this whole place is like a quarry. So
I'm
I hope it's
100% not even trying to hide this right now. It's blasted.
Tara is just rolling her eyes so hard.
He wipes out the goblins in front of him, and does not deal damage the vampire in front of him. Just like what little remains of a shirt and suit jacket were on it are now blasted off.
Did he
But
get
the
ones in front
vampire
of me
is still
too?
there.
He's naked.
Sure. Naked vampire. Naked male
no.
vampire right in front of you.
Run away!
All the hair on the vampire is also burned off. Just
Vampires
smooth
is-
as a dolphin.
Smooth as he's a vampire dolphin man.
No.
Oh my God, you guys!
That's your
We're
next
dead
character.
now.
Okay.
That's not my next character. You fuck off.
He takes out another one of the goblins. Let's see. There's only one goblin left in front of Street now.
That needs to be a new ringtone or something.
He can
All right.
handle that.
Wild Bill
Uh,
has
so Wild Bill still has one directly underneath him, right?
actually.
Or did the fire
Wild Bill
take
is
care of
not
this?
singed, and that goblin is not singed because Wild Bill is on top of him.
Okay, so Wild Bill's just gonna take a bite out of crime.
Do it.
Go for the throat, Wild Bill.
Okay.
You little magnificent creature.
5 more
All
points
right.
at MDC.
Yeah, this thing can't dodge. It's on the ground, and so 5 more points of NPC from it. Okay. And he gets two bites.
Oh,
And if no, that's true. He only has 3.
he only has the 3 attacks. Yeah.
Okay, so terror.
Terroir.
You're
Okay,
muted.
I know. I keep doing it. So, this has gone a little astray. So I'm going to try to fix it. Here's what I'm going to do is we have enemies on all parts of the field. I need more mobility.
How many
Yes.
vampires were in the cave with Jovra?
There's just the one wild vampire.
One wild vampire.
And it's hard to see from where you are.
Okay. And there was one attacking Harkins?
There was no vampire attacking Harkins. That one went into... One's attacking Street, and one went into the cave with Hello. But you can't see that one anymore.
God, he dead.
All right. I am going to stand up. And
do you do it?
Oh, I do it. It's time for a little more mobility in this game. So she kind of, all right then, and she takes a step forward and rises. And as she rises, the throne begins to shift and change around her. The bones begin to rattle and crank and move. And as she starts to walk, they start building around her body. Some forming around her back in these large spikes, and then longer still building upon each other out behind her. Some building down around her arms, extending her own arms, being essentially like an exoskeleton of skeleton of extra bones. As she goes to step off of the tall crater that she's standing on, a few of the bones flip out and connect to her feet. Little skeletal hands grab her actual feet as she basically walks and becomes has these bone stilts built before her that end in massive hoofs. Each of the bone hands at the end all end in claws. A second pair of arms, as she starts walking out into the field, begin to grow and build behind her. The throne turning into essentially a pair of skeletal hands reaching from her own, a second pair of skeletal hands reaching from behind that end in massive claws, two huge skeletal legs that built around her own legs that end in hoofs, and behind her, massive bone wings created from bones and skeletons of other creatures just stretch out behind her as she sort of walks out of the cave and then sort of into a run. She reaches, and the final mass of bones builds into or flips into her hand, and it is a huge spine with a blade at the end. And as she leaps off the ground and takes flight with her wings, the final piece lifts over, and it is a massive wolf skull with like deer antlers pulling across from it. And the eyes ignite with fire as she just soars towards the cave with Jovra, with the vampire there. And my goal is to haul ass towards that vampire, and I am going to start wailing the shit out of it with my bone scythe.
Or do you want to use your grabbers?
So
bone scythe for now?
Well, I can do two melees.
Yes.
Per action. So
yes.
I'm going to hit. So my first action is going to be is melee. So I'm going to be able to hit with my bone scythe, and then my big claws, my demon claws, which is what they are.
Pat wants to know if you drew that.
Drew what? Did you guys? Oh, did you put up the picture?
I put absolutely did.
Yes, I did draw that. Yes.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
Over the course of basically today.
Yeah, I drew that today. Kevin got me super stoked about this character.
I was gonna say
obviously.
either you were bored or super excited or both.
Both.
I kept telling him what it would do one bit at a time, as I figured out what it could do.
So I am going to haul ass, and since we get to do two actions per turn, my first action is just melee. So I'm gonna wail on this fucker. I get +6 to strike.
Are you hitting the one that's attacking Street?
No, I'm coming after the one that's attacking you.
Oh, okay.
Because it's fucking you up, and it fucked up Zarsig, so I'm having enough of this. I'm putting this thing down. So I got an 11 plus 6, so was that 16? 17? To hit. This is just to hit with my scythe.
All right, it rolled a 14. You hit it.
All right, 46.
Because it was not expecting you.
MDC, or... I'm sorry. Against SDC creatures, which is what this thing is. That's 66.
Yes.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
Okay.
SDC. And then as I swing my scythe into it, like gashing into its body,
3,
right
1.
following through with the punch are the second pair of arms of the four-armed skeleton that I have built around me, and in massive fucking claws. I'm just gonna paw the shit out of its face with one of these claws.
All right.
I get only a +2 to hit with this. So that is 5 + 2, 7. I feel like I missed that one.
You have rerolls.
I do. I would like to re-roll that, please. How do I get rid of my re-roll now that I've spent one?
Just let Thrak handle it. He's the master of the overlay.
Okay. All right. Excellent. All right. I'm going to re-roll that.
Which I thank you for.
You're very
17 + 2.
19.
19.
Okay.
I can do the math fast enough. Now that will, so as the claw
out of
paws over.
actions.
The what?
Cannot dodge that.
Okay. So this does 76 damage.
7 die 6. Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll it.
3, 4.
It just doesn't automatically do nearly 80 damage on a hit. Yeah.
7d6. 7 die. 7 die. It's the same thing, right?
No.
7d6.
Yes, but it sounds like 7T.
I hope it should be 76 damage.
17 damage. I guess it's MDC. I would assume.
Okay.
There's damage bonuses too. Is that just plus on top of my damage?
If there's damage bonus listed, tell me.
There was a damage bonus for both of these. That's 5.
Okay,
All
so
of my
another
melee
10.
has damage bonus of 5.
You take this thing and you tear parts of it off. You tear one of its arms off. You tear one of its legs off. It is crumbling to pieces, but it is still hissing. It is below 0, but not fully dead, which you know is a thing with vampires.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
a whole
dead
thing.
yet.
Jovra.
So,
oh,
well, I have one more action, right?
no, that was everything. That was 2 attacks. That was 2 attacks and your transformation.
The transformation. Okay,
Takes
cool.
one. Yeah. All right.
So I'm just fucking beating the shit out of this thing.
Jovra.
So the vampire's right there. That could. Oh, F it! It's time to get the axe out.
Cut off its head.
So, yeah.
All right. All right. You got a 17. It is out of actions, cannot grab, and is actually being held. You know what? I'm going to give you advantage on this because it is being held by the massive claws. So go ahead and roll another d20. Take the higher one. All right, so this one's lower. So go ahead and roll your axe damage as you tear a flaming, bleeding battle axe out of your arm.
That's 18.
All right, that brings it low enough that you shatter its spine. Do you want to describe that?
Oh, she touches her hand, and so the terror is right there. So you're going to see her touch her hand, and there all of a sudden, right out of her palm is going to be this flaming axe dripping with blood. And she's just going to take it and just to the vampire.
All right.
Decapitating it?
Yes, it is bone at this point, as its head rolls far away from its body. And you have one more action, I think.
Yes, I do. Is there anything else around? There's no more vampire near me, correct?
Nope. The things at the bottom of beneath you are effectively done for. The guys in the middle were fire breath to death. You can see one more vampire still standing over by street. And you can get there fast enough if you make a mighty leap at it.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So you two-handed Conan run and just jump off the cliff with your axe above your head, swinging down into it.
It's a 19 to hit.
Cannot dodge you. It has used all of its dodges.
All right.
there's a chance here that you do this. 23. That is just enough to strike it down to 0. It is still in one piece. But this one is once again, you see the flesh burning off of it as your axe weighs in, and being this close, you can smell scales. You smell burning scales, and you look over and he says, "They can't see me," and winks at you.
Oh, God, no.
And I kind of don't want to leave us on that douchey note, but it is 11 o'clock, and we are in phase 1 of this combat.
Yeah.
So
All
Jover
right.
decapitates that one, right? Can we just say, yeah?
Yeah, Jovra goes, how do you just really coolly, just without looking, you lay your axe right into its neck and then twist.
And
off.
That's what we end on.
I
They
kind of
can't see me.
I turn, you know, like I look at Street and it's like, I know they can't see you.
Have we killed all the goblins, or are we gonna?
Effectively all the goblins. I think Hello has one goblin right in front of her, but that's it. So
I just keep hitting it with my shield.
Oh,
No.
Iola's gonna
No.
kill that bitch with her gun too.
okay. Well, we will get to that.
Okay.
Just give me an attack roll real quick. Just because that
Just kill it,
has
just kill it.
10
Just blow
it has
its
10
stupid
NPC left.
fucking head
Just
off,
please
yeah.
kill it.
That's a 26 to hit.
That's absolutely going to hit it. You can't actually make that if it tries to dodge.
That's 21 damage.
Okay,
Yay.
21 damage is enough to kill that goblin as well.
Yeah.
Kill it dead.
As Hello drops the shield for a moment, a telekinetic bullet comes screaming past, and Hello notices, gets the shield out of the way, and the bullet goes right into the goblin's forehead, and it falls dead on the ground.
And the song gets to say goodbye to those who knew me.
Well played. Well played.
It's on repeat. It's so the song is on repeat right now.
So with that, we are going to end for the night in the middle of this massive, not exactly melee. So just, I need to take a moment to switch my brain into ending the show mode. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for joining us and sticking with us and seeing how awesome things are awesome.
Awesome things are awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of this team.
So we're going to go around doing our outros. All right. Jovra.
Oh, hi. I'm Michelle Ely. You can find me on Twitter at Michelle Ely. On the channel, I'm here. And then on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern and Stars Asunder. Basically, we're space bastards. So come by, watch us do space bastardy stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Iola.
Hi, I'm Kate. I go by Mia Midare on the Twitters, and I am most excited about the fact that we are starting our pirate campaign, Blood and Shackles, this Friday. Finally! Woo! I'm going to play a Water Genetic Monk. I'm super stoked, and it will be at 9 Eastern Standard Time.
Yar!
9. Yeah.
9.
No, it didn't work. All right.
9.
Hello.
We all did it just wrong time. Hi guys, my name is Hello. Also known as Kate. So many names I go by.
You just said your name is Kate.
Yeah.
Sorry, other characters. I go by that girl at that place on everything except for Instagram, where I am Lady Skyburn. And on Twitter, my handle is Maxine Rockman, because that's my name. That's what I do. So much is going in my head right now. This is a crazy game, man. You can find me here every Tuesdays and every other Sunday on the Thread Raiders channel playing Tomb of Annihilation, where I am a Russian Black Panther barbarian. It's pretty great. Also wanted to give a big thank you so much to everybody who came out this past weekend. It was so much fun. We were able to raise a lot of money for Action Against Hunger, and you guys are just amazing. Thank you so much for making the weekend amazing.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for buying Shredder in my TMNT game
You're
on Thread
welcome.
Raiders. And if
So
you,
worth it.
and if
Thank
anyone
you.
wants to go check that out, I'm sure they'll put it up on the YouTube.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That
yeah.
game was awesome.
Yes, it
It was
was.
a lot of fun. All right. Next up
Throwing
is
Shredder in was the best.
Yeah.
Worth it.
perfect. Harkins.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Sean, also known as @ThrackPlays on the tweeters. You can find me all over. Welcome to the party. I'll be here tomorrow night with Evan and Kevin playing Blood Drop Point
Blades in
Knives
the
or Blades in the Dark game, where we're a bunch of criminals doing criminal shit. And
Blood,
then
dirt,
on
and criminals.
Blood, Dirt, and Drop Points. Blood, Knights, and Blades. Yeah.
Blood, Sweat, and Dark.
Premiering this
Dark.
Friday. Our high adventure, kind of pre-modern, early modern era D&D campaign set in what is essentially the 1600s, with a bunch of pirates and sailing and cannons and flintlocks and fireballs hitting cannonballs in the middle of the ocean, right? Where D&D meets the amazing world of 7th Sea. In Blood and Shackles premieres at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be able to give away a player's handbook and 3 sets of tabletop loot dice to celebrate the launch of the game. And then on Saturdays at 3:45, I'm in Queens of Bitten, which is our Mouse Guard game.
Did you say Masquerade?
Mouse Guard.
Mouse Guard.
Run by
Little
4,
Mises.
and it's very good.
We're little Mises,
So
and it's
cute.
amazing.
I'm just picturing Mickey Mouse and like
No, it's nothing like that.
the Mouseketeers.
You are
No.
picturing
Oh, no.
deeply incorrectly. Yes.
I watch it. Oh my god, what is this?
No,
The
we're
Mouse Guard
tiny.
comics are very good.
And they're so good. Yeah, so Mouse Guard is there's a civilization of mice, and imagine the travails of mice when like weasels come around, or what are we gonna do with this giant bee that's flying through our town, right?
Or
like
a snake.
or a snake, right? Like
Or
So
bear.
cute. Oh
Or-
my gosh.
Or a bear, that's worse.
A national emergency, a bear is walking through your territory, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean, right? As these tiny little sentient Mies people who have homes and families and communities, that's what Mies Guard is.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
It is,
Yeah.
but it's also very deep and intense.
Yes.
Sad. I bet it's sad. I bet there's a lot of sad shit that
There's so
happens
much
in that.
tears.
Occasionally.
Yeah,
So many tears.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mies Guards.
Rabbit
All right.
trail.
Up next is the Terror.
Hello, I am Evan. I'm Evan Jennings 64 at the Twitter, and you can catch me playing every day Tuesday, playing the Rifts game, which I love because this game is nuts and I love it. And then every Wednesday, I am running the Blades in the Dark game with Rock and Kevin. And I run my own game at home that I have on YouTube called Beyond EMH YouTube channel, where I run an evil game for my friends. And yeah.
All right. My name is Kevin Myers. You can find me tomorrow, which I'm sure you heard twice already. So, and thanks everyone once again for coming out to the Thread Raiders Action Against Hunger charity. And that was a lot of fun. All right. Thank you everybody for putting up with a ton of combat tonight. There is still a little more to come, but I'll make it as dramatic as possible.
Thank you, Kevin, for
Yes, thank
allowing
you.
me to have a bone mech, which is essentially what I have.
And thank you for allowing me
giving
to
me
wear
that ability.
makeup. You've made my
Yes.
day. Like
Yes,
you don't
thank
even
you
know.
for-
I did
Giving-
it solely to please you and Amanda.
Yeah, for giving her an excuse to paint me in goth makeup.
I am
All right, everybody.
She's laughing right now over there. She's going, ha ha.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. And hang in there. We're probably going to raid somebody awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna go raid our
so-
dear friends at Dumpstat Charisma, who actually have quite a
Do
bit
it.
of charisma, which makes me wonder what their
Yeah.
other stats are.
Probably damn good.
Probably pretty good. They are an amazing group of gamers who all live in the same house together and play a lot of live play RPGs. We're gonna go now. Bye, love you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.